And there we are. The establishing shot. The new they call this the one cam, or wait, they call this the porn cam. I don't know what they call this.
I don't like it. It's the fat cam.
Why don't you like it?
Because look, that's why I got the fucking shirt on, man. Look, I'm so slim now.
You look good.
Yeah, I was inspired by a music video that's very manly, and I decided to put gel in my hair.
What type of? I mean, when you came in today, I was like, damn.
I know.
Dude, Eli's looking fly.
Bro.
However the kids say it.
They say fly. It's still relevant. It hasn't died from the 90s or
Still
anything.
fly, big timers?
Still fly for a white guy. White passing. Jew taco.
And Frank Jew taco having... Can I say that?
You
are
leave
you
Anne
giving me the
Frank out
pass?
of this. I'll give you the taco. You can call me a Jew. I'm Jew-ish. Ish.
You said it, buddy, not me.
And I'm a breakfast taco. I just don't know, in these trying times, what kind of a breakfast taco would I be? And you
Matzah.
Stop.
Use matzah.
Stop the show. Stop the show.
All right.
Bert, happy birthday, man. Everything stops.
I just cold killed the music.
Everything stops.
I don't have a record scratch.
Bert Gummer live or lives, whatever the fuck you call yourself, man. At first, when I saw your name years ago in Japan, I thought you were going to give me a Gummer. You never delivered, and that's okay. I miss the days, Bert Gummer live, when you would go live and we just chill, man.
Bert says you get that fade I've been telling you to get.
Not yet, sir. Not yet. But me and Josh are going to have a fade tonight, son.
Damn, complimenting your hair. It's your hair did.
But I just, for one, you are a very long-time loyal supporter, friend of the family, the Stuck family, Stuck at Night family. I don't know what the fuck to call you. Stuck at Night, Stuck in the Middle family.
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm joking, Bert.
Fuck that blah bitch right there. And I'd like to say we honor and treasure you as one of our own. And most importantly...
Hey, babe, are you up right now?
Just laying in bed.
I don't know what to do with that. But happy birthday to you, son. I don't know if you remember. This is a throwback. You remember Garfield from the early 90s, Josh, while you're doing your little soundboard magic?
I was just trying to get some goddamn applause going on for Bert's birthday, but
there you go.
I gotta pay for a better soundboard so I don't have ads going in between fucking sounds.
We don't pay for things here.
Yeah, you're right.
So, all right, here's the Garfield thing. I'm gonna make a total fool of myself. Bert, I hope you watched Garfield in the early 90s when I was a child, you were a child, we were children. Do you remember the clown? He'd go, happy birthday, whoop-dee-doo, have a happy birthday, just for you. You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm gonna clip that by itself, just you doing that for like Monday's show.
Woo!
That's gonna be like the teaser for that. I promise you this. Where are we at right now? Let me go look at It doesn't tell me the time.
That's all right.
Oh, we're
all
9. There we go.
What's up, Liberty Line?
9:45.
I want to tell you, Liberty, I have seen you through a mutual show. You'd be probably fascinated where I discovered you, but we'll get into that. How you doing, son?
I'm doing good. I know you have a debate coming up.
I'm baiting.
You're baiting. You're baiting. Go away, I'm baiting. That's what he says to Stuck in the Middle.
That's
Go away, I'm baiting over here.
I mean, I have no comeback or clap back.
It's
might
funny.
have the clap.
You scheduled your boy Steve Harloha, whatever, for Thursday.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
is
you
that
just
the
fuck
bone?
Steve over.
Wait a minute.
No, the bone is the bone is, but this goes back to our conversation the other day.
What?
You don't feel like Stuck is you. You don't feel so like when you make decisions for that, you're like, yeah, fuck Stuck. Yeah, Thursday's good. You know, you had no inkling.
No. That's not quite how it happened. Okay.
You forgot about Steve.
I did,
Dre style, dude.
maybe a little bit. But, like, all right, Lori from Global News.
Where's your debate going to be on?
Do
we know yet?
Yeah, well, Cold Beer is Sage is going to be there, so it's going to be the Defiant
Is it Defiant Discourse podcast?
I assume.
Okay.
But, like, when I spoke to Sage initially, he said, that's Will's channel. So which one is I don't fucking know.
All I know is it's not our channel.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Not only would that have debate maybe gone nice on our show because you're talking about working with other channels, but you scheduled a debate not on our show on our show's schedule.
Well, okay.
This is my bones,
Look,
sir.
all right. So the time, like the schedules, were not aligned anywhere.
We go on 3 days a week. There's
asked her,
4 other days.
I gave her every day that was a possibility, and that's the one.
Did you say, "Oh, we have a show on Thursday. I can't do Thursday," or were you like, "Yup"?
She can only do this when her husband is.
What
not
did you
home.
say for Thursday though? Were you like, "Yup," or were you like, "Well, I don't know. I do have a show on Thursday."
You
or
want
was
to
it?
know what I really said?
You said, "Yup." You didn't even think about the show.
Worse.
You're like, "Yeah."
Worse. No, even worse.
Well, go ahead.
I was like,
lay it on me. Lay it on the show. Lay it on the people that they come to watch you be one half
they
of.
don't come for me. They come for Ryan Gosling over here.
Honestly, they'll be watching that show anyway, so it's all the same.
No,
people.
that's not true at all. They're so loyal.
Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do though? For that show, I think I'm gonna stream it.
Yeah.
On Stuck Show, and just kind of do my own side commentary while watching you guys, because like I want to put on a show on Stuck in the Middle on Thursday. It does say that on the bottom left-hand side of our screen. You know,
Is that what that says?
It does. Yeah.
Oh Christ!
You know, maybe I'll have Steve on here, and he'll just be like,
You both can commentate.
Where'd my boy Eli
well,
go?
my teammate is from Steve's camp.
Oh, okay, good, good. Maybe Steve will be preoccupied with a debate going on Not Our Channel during our time.
All right, so I mean,
I'm not trying to be difficult here. I'm just trying to be
you're
protective.
Being very, very honest, and I appreciate it. You're being actually
and protective
correct.
of the show.
You're being correct, astute, even. But
being correct doesn't get you anywhere.
Here's what I said. Here's what I said when Lori was like, "Well, I could do Thursday. That'd be perfect. My husband's not home." And I said, "Yeah, no. Josh is gonna have to just deal with it. Fuck Stuck." I didn't say fuck Stuck, okay? But I just felt that I would add that for levity.
Dude, Steve's bummed. He said, "All good. I just got a strike on my channel today. I got so much going on. I have a bunch of shit done for my plumbing business." You know what Steve's saying? Steve's saying, like, "Oh, no, I totally would have scheduled time, but don't worry about it. I am busy."
He is busy.
But in the way he's saying that, he's saying, "But I still would have made time." That's what Steve's saying.
Well,
and just remember what you did to Steve.
My fear right now is the reason he got the strike. He was hosting a debate, a couple debates with my homeboy, my new brother from another mother, but not to replace this current brother.
It's fine.
Who is
we'll
like
be done
you
soon.
are no, you are of my blood. Okay, you are my kin, sir.
Apparently not on Thursdays at 10 p.m.
Foraging Thought, who he goes on there and he debates a flat earther guy. I bet you flat earther guy got Steve a strike for saying the earth is fucking flat. I don't know, you know. That's just my guess. That's just my gander.
Bummer. I hate to see anybody
get a strike. Free
Yeah,
speech.
That sucks. Strikes are gay. Can you say? I mean, not
strikes,
cool.
They're stupid.
You got to play by the rules sometimes. Everyone has a boss, and if you want to participate in that game, you have to, play the rules like as we do. So how can you be on Jordan Peterson's side? I just don't get it. You like how I just segue back into that?
Damn it!
Because we play by the rules here, and we're not, but
with 2 strikes.
So now imagine us being like, "Hey, we were playing about hey, we broke the rules, and now we got a strike. Look at us, we're victims." Well, we gave you 2 times there, guy.
How do you figure this debate's gonna go if on the channel, if misinformation, I'm assuming if that strike,
I've never heard of her. What's how does she look like? Misinformation.
Stupid man. I was about to say misinformation, like her name.
Yeah.
Global news, like she's gonna make the argument that CERN is opening, allegedly. I don't know how to. YouTube, I do not agree with this, but somebody's going to share their opinion that CERN is opening portals into other dimensions.
That's where I'll be interested to see how it goes. Like, I'll be doing my John Madden play-by-play. When you throw a football down in the end zone, you get a touchdown. I'll be saying, like, "Oh, now here comes some stuff where they're not really going to go anywhere." You guys are going to just, it becomes a moral debate at that point, because if, you know what I mean? Like, but here, I want you to
I have a good strategy from my Jew friend.
Okay, cool. And I want to throw a little flame to that fire and be like,
Jews don't like fire. Fire bad.
Fire bad. But pizza's pretty cool in our book.
I like pizza.
Yeah, dude. So fire good, but also fire bad.
Yes, yes. James Hetfield.
The person, I do believe, misinformation. She is religious, is she?
Very.
So how can one?
All of her episodes are about this stuff. So I don't know how she.
How can one believe in parallel universes if you are religious?
She believes the parallel universe is hell.
So is this out of God's control?
This is the discussion
we're
gonna have.
I hope you ask these questions.
You're getting on the
so
nose
man
here.
Can do better than God?
We're playing God would be, I believe, the choice words.
Okay, that's cool that we're playing God, but then the actual
me,
character would come out and be like, "Yo, bitch, get out the way! I'm God. Will you stop playing God?"
You're starting to make me consider. You're winning me over here, man. You want to be my teammate?
Listen.
I mean,
I don't want to do any last minute audibles to someone who is really pumped up for the debate, but I will. We could do a Thursday show, but you got to run it by Sage and Will and stuff like that.
I run.
Listen, it's their show.
Yeah, I know. They take it very seriously.
But regardless,
I was about to joke and say, no, I run things. No, I'm kidding, guys.
Careful what you say. They get really.
I know they take it quite.
The sharks come out when you say
fucking meat hammers. So anyway, with all that being said, look, everything's still fluid. We're seeing where it's gonna drip.
Look out for that debate though, come Thursday. So
what's aside from me being a Jewish breakfast burrito, taco. I want to be a burrito, but I can't. Jill Biden said so. What do we got on the docket today?
Well, real quick, we were kind of on the topic of religion and stuff like that. So just something that kind of not necessarily contradicts that, but just something interesting going on.
Kind of sure does to me.
Well, I don't know, because the Catholic Church does have astronomy wing, whatever they call it, but side-by-side photos show how much more powerful NASA's new James Webb telescope is than the Hubble. So this is pretty cool. What's mind-blowing about this, though, is just
fake.
What's mind-blowing is how fake it is, yeah.
They made it in a basement. Look at that. I drew that myself with my balls, bro.
But what I can't wrap my head around is what you're looking at. So everything, and I only know this from Neil deGrasse Tyson, so all the spiked things right here, like all the spiked things you see just like that, those are stars in our own galaxy. You don't worry about those, okay? Pay no mind to those fucking cool-looking things. Those are close to us. Everything else that you see there is galaxies. Fuck. And the idea is you're looking into the past, and allegedly it's like 13.6 billion years ago. So that light is that old? Like how? What?
Yes.
I don't understand.
And the exact things that are in the very stars that we can see, like that big sparkling one, that the same composition is found in our DNA.
And it's just a patch of the night sky that telescope is looking at, which is even crazier. But to what you're saying, have you ever seen the video where they start out from really far away and they just start to zoom in?
Yes.
And everything essentially looks the same. You have not fractals, what's it called? Like it's just there is no size relative to what it is, because everything the deeper you get, the more it just kind of replicates itself into it like I forget the actual term.
I remember the video, but this is literally like science in progress, is to deconstruct everything and break it apart, and in that essence,
like everything is relative to itself, but it all kind of has the same vibe where it looks like atoms and molecules. Like even when you look at people above, on a city street and stuff like that, you back up or you go closer down to a person's insides and all the molecules and bloods flowing down, like the person's highway. It's all the same. It's all like, it's fucking mind-blowing, man.
The interconnectivity.
We're doing a horrible job explaining science.
We can only go so far, but like literally, if anybody has just heard this just now, we are literally like our DNA is traced in the stars and vice versa. This is a quote from Neil deGrasse Tyson. We are literally star stuff. This is a quote from Carl Sagan. And Neil deGrasse Tyson says something beautiful when he tells this to a class or some lecture, and it makes him, he feels so overwhelmed. And he is an atheist, mind you. He just wants to grab a person on the street and say, have you heard this? We are connected to the stars. And and nature, like we are all really at one.
I'm going to say something that goes against the grain here a little bit. Science is ever evolving. So right now, like it's weird. It's okay. Just as much as it's weird to sit here and think that the images or the light we're seeing is that old, the idea that the Big Bang just came out of nowhere. It's like, okay, but still, what's holding the Big Bang? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't like. So I think that's their God kind of thing. It's just like, well, this is the only thing right now that can explain what we have. We've seen on smaller scales how stars blow up and it creates other things. So like that idea is implemented in the beginning, and the Big Bang allegedly happened like 0.254 seconds after the universe was created. So it's like, how? It doesn't. I can ponder it, but I'm almost like I still don't. I'm not like I don't not believe it, but I also don't just believe it. If that makes sense. I
mean, well, when you think about just the Big Bang and like boom, everything appears.
Yeah, we're just walking along.
Yeah, no, it's a large misinterpretation. For one, because of CERN and the Higgs boson particle, the God particle, we were able to date how old the galaxy was prior to
the Milky Way.
For example, like what about the Milky Way?
You say the galaxy. Are you talking about our galaxy? Or?
Yeah, like wherever I must be. Because if you look at the graph of the Higgs boson,
right,
it does show you like this little echo of time that existed, and it shows you where the Big Bang occurred, and then everything after. It's really I envy physicists and quantum scientists, physics, and people that
can wrap their head around.
Yes. That,
because like even saying that, I'm like, what does that even, this is just, your experiment. It doesn't like you know how the idea that the observer changes the outcome?
Absolutely.
Like they're already starting with the idea that this is how the universe is created. So who's to say that in the production of this equipment, that bias was instilled in this machine? You know what I mean? So like, that's my point, is just like, maybe in 100 years, it's be like, oh, it was the Big Bang, but this is what caused the Big Bang. There was something right before that.
They do have a better understanding. Like, you can literally find out as near and close as we can ever get.
Of their current understanding.
Of their current understanding of how it formulated. Because there is a very...
Do you think they could be wrong?
You have to always leave that.
But like, what's your percentage, though?
Yeah, well, the position of science is to deconstruct and to get as close to the truth, the fundamental truth, as possible. It's about accuracy, not perfection, but we strive for it. And yeah, just looking into that. If you really want a mind trip, just look into quantum anything, or read something from Stephen Hawking's. Like, take shrooms.
Another thing I'd like to bring up real quick while we're on this article is a lot of, so you do know when NASA takes the image, this is what the image looks like.
Yes.
It's actually a bunch of pictures put together.
Still looks beautiful.
And then like just like that, it looks good, but you can tell where all the frames were put together to create a fuller image, because it can only do so much at one time. And it's just fucking getting so much. So then they take this, they frame it, they crop it a little better, and then they colorize it.
Yep.
Which the whole point to bring this up is like, there are people who are like, oh, this image is fake because they doctored it. And it's like, you know what? You're right halfway. They did doctor it, but they are trying to make it a little more appealing. But as you said, that's beautiful. So what's the point of making it different than what it is?
Well, I think their doctoring it just makes it closer to what it would look like if we were looking with a human eye.
But I don't know if they're getting the colors accurate. I think those are all guesses.
It could very well be within our understanding, or or our guesses, or whatever the astronauts have seen up there.
Because it doesn't take color, though. I mean, the astronauts wouldn't be able to see any of this. Like, this is like, how like the camera works by like the shutter just stays open for an extended amount of time, and it slowly lets light in. It's like the same way where you would make like trails. Like you take a light with the camera, and you'd have a long shutter, so you could take like a glow stick and go like this, and the picture would be your trails. And that's kind of how it works when you're hallucinating. Like
I don't know anything about that.
Your eye shutter just kind of stays open and is just letting more light in. So that's why you see trails. You're seeing like individual frames as opposed to it skipping every other frame or something. That's pretty wild.
I don't condone this suggestion, okay? But before you leave, there's a mission we have to undertake.
The Undertaker. Yes, no, for sure.
We
will make it happen. I do.
Episode 0.2.
Yeah, right right here.
Oh my goodness! Oh yeah!
I mean, that's not enough. I mean, it's enough to have some fun.
Hey, we know somebody.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys get along.
You guys could, I love him.
I know. I'm just joking.
And you guys are more than welcome to be there with us spiritually. And I never thought I'd see the night where I'm in this studio and Josh and I are jiving. We're just chewing the fat about science and the universe.
We haven't really gotten to do that a lot.
No, we never really tried this material. It kind of feels liberating.
I enjoy fucking pondering stuff like that, just as we do all the other stuff.
Pontificating.
Out there, so. Yeah, pontificating.
I don't know what that means.
The universe is very vast. The universe
It's gonna be a rough segue.
allows for a lot of gaffes.
Hey, whoa!
Yeah, because it's so vast, there could be an infinite amount of gaffes.
Sometimes with gaffes. I mean, sometimes with shit. Fuck.
Sometimes when we gaff,
Sometimes. All right. What was it you said
pretty
with
good.
the universe?
it's so vast
That
it
gaffes.
allows for many gaffes.
And in some other reality, some alternate reality,
This never
she
happened.
didn't gaff, or she called them not breakfast tacos, but perhaps
or she gaffed even worse.
yeah, maybe she said
And she called them like Spanish tacos.
or
Like
she
just-
said ros con pollo. No, that's too Spanish, and then she'd probably get street cred.
She said, "Are all you putas feeling okay out there?" Yeah.
She said Bogota, which is that's my mom is
Bogadas.
My mom is from Bogota. No, she's from Barranquilla, Colombia. Que bola serie.
Ah, she knows about the cocaine. Cocaine.
Actually, don't talk about that.
Sorry.
She knew Pablo Escobar.
Many people. Yeah, she knew, and all the people he murdered. She was good friends with him and all the people he beheaded.
She's got quite a history. She's 72 years old.
Dude, are you about to tell me like your mom's drug cartel history?
She was in some shit, brother.
She was known as the cutter. She was known as the knife. You never wanted to see the knife.
You know what? I don't know. If you give me permission, even though we got this up and running, I'll tell you her testimony of how she knows God is real.
Okay, fuck it. Before we get to it, let's hear it. We're on that topic. Might as well get to it before we get to the universal gaff machine.
All right. Every time she brings this up, it is the go-to story that I cannot debunk, and she refuses for me to try to deconstruct it. And who can take away anybody's testimony of when it comes to their faith? And she says this happened. I have no reason to not believe her. She is my mother. She says in a fit of rage she had torn the Bible apart and took out a very specific page. I forget what had triggered her. Something in the family tragically happened, and she kept on trying to throw this one specific page that had a very important passage to her into this fire that they had. They had a fire pit in this home in Colombia, and she'd throw it, and then a gust of wind would come. And that paper would not touch that fire. She tried at least 4 or 5 fucking times, and every time the wind, a gust out of nowhere, totally windless night.
She just sounds like she's got a bad throw. That's
Bro,
all.
I mean, you can't deconstruct it. To her, this was like she just started praying. All right, she tried to burn that sucker. She said it touched the flame, and so what can I do? But to her, in that moment, that made her feel like God was there. Jesus was there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Throwing the paper. Got her like, oh, look at this.
A very specific page. Like, yeah.
Do you know what I did with Bible pages once?
You smoked joints.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That was one of those days where you wake up drunk still.
You're a
so
heathen,
there
by
was
the
more
way.
like, fuck it.
Well, I mean, I think we all...
Me and Paul, the producer.
I mean, I'm not shocked. That seems appropriate.
Dude, I reached heaven that day. Smoking those J papers.
I would assume. I would assume.
Speaking of J papers, let's watch the Jill Biden, the J paper that Reuters is kind enough to show us the video of, because, I mean, listen, the video's out there.
What's up, right?
But you got to trust Reuters.
That's a new name, and I always call out new names. Welcome to the family. All right, Reuters.
I think Spyrus wanted to really know what Jill said. Like, how bad did she mispronounce Bagadagas?
It's bad.
It is. It's just, can we give a round of applause for Jill joining the gaff machine?
Oh, it's about time. I mean, I'm sure she's been.
We're gonna pump her up here.
Gaffing in private, but here she is in public.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Josh is gaffing. Gotta get the computer audio up.
That's never happened.
No,
before.
not at all. You know, I don't have to do a million things while I pretend to talk.
I get to see just how old she really is behind all of that makeup. She looks like what a zombie would look like if it got dressed up for a date.
Doesn't have BFTs, I'm out.
Or the club.
The diversity of this community, as distinct as the Bogotas of the Bronx.
Bogotas.
Bogotas. And not Bogota, like our buddy Cantan said.
No, it's Bogotas. Like, I spelled it right. It was like Boghdaah. Bogotas.
Bogotas.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Bodegas.
I'm sorry.
Has she not watched Half Baked?
And this is the lady that takes care of the guy who's stupid. You know?
Community, as distinct as the Bogotas of the Bronx, as beautiful as the blossoms of Miami,
What the fuck?
and as unique as the breakfast tacos here in San Antonio.
What?
Dude.
Okay, is she talking about literal breakfast tacos? Or, like, how did people conflate that with, like, Spanish people? Because I saw Marco Rubio had changed his picture to a breakfast taco. I mean...
That's, like, honestly, every time you come over, I get a craving for breakfast tacos.
Oh, that does make
So
sense.
I think that's what she's trying to say.
What does the Jewish part of me make you want to do?
You don't want to know.
Yeah, I
You don't wanna
fucking
know.
knew it was
We'll
going to be
keep
something
that.
dark.
We'll keep that. Listen, I got patches in my drawer.
Uh-huh.
But I keep those
I'm just waiting for you to ask me for Z-Papers.
eye patches.
Eye
Yeah,
patches.
yeah. I don't know what you were thinking about patches, but
I could not guess.
she also says blossoms in Miami.
We're known for blossoms?
I think that's like central. Like everything she said here is incorrect.
Yes.
Everything is just okay.
Pink flamingos.
She's a doctor.
She's a doctor.
She's Dr. Jill Biden.
There's a PhD.
Well, no, okay, don't go Whoopi Goldberg on me. Remember we played that and she was like, I know she's the smartest doctor ever. She works on the most people. And like all the View people were like,
Yeah, no.
Whoopi, she's like, it's like a, like she was given the doctorate, you know, from a speech. It's
Correct.
that kind of doctor.
Right.
Something like that.
So
I
she
think.
ain't no fucking doctor.
She's not like a doctor.
No,
Like,
she's-
you don't go to her and be like, hey,
She's an honorary fucking
yeah,
doctor.
I got cancer. What should I do? You know, you go to her and like, hey,
She'll say,
how
go
do
to-
I spell there?
She'll say,
Possessive.
go to a Bogota.
Yeah. Well, you go to Bogota and you say, hey, that's their cocaine. Their.
Well done.
Listen, I know my theirs.
Uh-huh. And they're they.
She does not.
Nope.
So, round of applause for her joining the Gaffe machine.
I mean, you're one of the family, Jill.
Yeah, we love to see new participants, new inductees, if you will.
Into the Gaffe honorary, which every president and family has been a part of at one point or another.
I feel so bad that I didn't have pomp and circumstance ready for this, because this is the inductee song of inductee songs. Like, she's the Gaffe machine, so just
Congratulations,
we love
Jill.
you, Jill.
We yeah.
Hang on, let's get some.
Look at that precious granny face. You just want to pinch it, and then that sounds like a Nazi.
They're
rally.
cheering, yeah. Jews. They're not saying that.
I just think like if you pinched her cheek, you might actually like take some fucking skin off. So all right.
Yeah, no, pinch her cheek or anywhere on her neck.
Yeah, there's like
There are all those little spots. I mean, the neck is unfortunately one thing that when you grow old, you can like do nothing about. That's why like people, older people wear scarves around there. Like you just get the turkey goblet thing going on. You know, it's the neck, the ears don't stop growing, and the nose doesn't stop growing. So those are the telltale signs that like, you're definitely
You don't know about the neck exercises?
neck exercises.
Okay, you want to see something really stupid I used to do in high school?
I would love to.
All right, everybody, this is stupid. YouTube, forgive me. This is really stupid. All right, I thought this was hilarious. So did some of my friends. Here we go. I'm gonna take off the headphones.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Hey, look, I'm a dickhead. Nice bit. No.
Yeah, you do look like a dickhead.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. You're welcome, everybody. Hilarious.
Now I got 2 clips to cut. I'm a dickhead. That was where? Let me see where that was at. That was at about
stop it.
35. Let's see, that's 35.
This motherfucker's writing this shit down.
45. Yeah, I mean, those are classic clips. Like I'm going to do a nice
Compilation.
montage of Eli for the
You're
Monday
gonna
show.
give me a proper send-off.
Oh, dude, yeah, why not? Why not?
I got some alcohol tonight. We might be doing a post show. Maybe.
I would love to.
Yeah.
I would love to. Dude, I moved 5,600 pounds of concrete 3 times today. And I have to do that again tomorrow because I have to get another 2 pallets. So it's like moving 1 pallet from Home Depot into the back of a truck, then from the back of a truck to a wagon, then taking the wagon down. Like we had to get 100-pound gym mats to make a path from the back of the porch to where we're unloading. So not only did we do that, then we unload that concrete onto the wagon through the mats, then unload the concrete onto the floor. So we moved 5,600 pounds 3 times.
How does it feel to live the American dream, Josh?
I love it. Every time I pick up a bag of concrete, I'm like, I wish I had my gun on me.
That's a little too dark.
Dude, you know how hot it is outside?
Fucking A, dude.
It's suicide hot outside, dude. You are literally on the teat of doing that. And I'm joking, YouTube. I did not say that out loud. I said that inside.
We don't condone that. And moving on.
That's how hot it is, though. Seriously,
it's a bitch out there. I'm glad I don't work outdoors anymore, like I did for 8 years, and spent on allegedly illegal things.
Sticking in the spirit of of Biden and stuff like that, of that kind of politics, there was some audio that came out this morning. Leaked audio from a whistleblower. It's kind of redundant, right? You got to blow to make a whistle sounds. I don't know why they're called a whistleblower, but whatever. Well,
it's good to speculate on this one, though. We should dig deeper.
To me, that's more important.
I think Illuminati confirmed on that.
Yeah. Listen, we're gonna call them fucking whistleblowers.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking redundant.
But they blow no whistles.
But it's gonna blow their mind.
I mean, you have a point there, though. Don't get me thinking all crazy.
I won't.
So, all right, this must be some relevant audio. Like, this is from which guy?
This is from Steve Bannon.
And what is this relevant to? Steve Bannon. So, Trump's administration at one point or another, before he was fired.
I will completely. He was a former White House chief strategist.
How many did Trump go through again? Like 3, 4? Doesn't matter. I'm remembering.
Big league. A lot. Okay, because they were all bad.
Yeah. Cleaning the swamp and all that.
Cleaning the swamp.
So what did our redundant whistleblower blow?
Well, I can't wait to hear your opinion on it because when I heard the first few seconds of it, I was like, to me, this sounds like during Bush and Gore. It was so close. They both come out and they say, hey, I won. When you watch an MMA match, and it goes 5 rounds, and it's fucking so close, it's got to go to the judges, and they both hold their hands up. Yeah, they're like, oh, we're not over yet, so we're gonna pretend as we won. Let's play Steve Bannon with audio.
So, and this is right after. It was what moment in time did this?
I'm assuming this is around the final few days of the election of the voting.
Of the most secure election ever, okay.
Yeah, the most secure and proper election ever conducted on American soil.
No impropriety.
No impropriety at all. Everything was cool.
And what Trump's going to do is just declare victory, right? He's going to declare victory. But that doesn't mean he's the winner. He's just going to say he's the winner.
Before Election Day 2020, Bannon said Trump planned to false claim victory.
I love the drama.
The Democrats, more of our people vote early that count. Theirs voted mail.
So far, he said nothing incorrect.
I'm waiting for some smoking gun.
The Democrats, Republicans vote in person. The Democrats vote by mail.
Oh my God!
What?
No!
Hey, stricken. By the way, I definitely don't like what Boo J6. Boo J6.
Yeah,
we're a cuck for YouTube.
I
was not excited, and I did not go live when J6 happened. I did not celebrate it. Boo.
So they're going to have a natural disadvantage, and Trump's going to take advantage of it. That's our strategy. He's going to declare himself a winner. So when you wake up Wednesday morning, it's going to be a firestorm. We're going to have Antifa crazy, the media crazy, the courts are crazy. And Trump's going to be sitting there mocking, tweeting shit out. You lose.
You lose.
I'm the winner. I'm the king.
Who's he talking to?
And he'll be all over. He'll be going, where's Hunter? Is Hunter on the crack pipe? No, he'll be, because then it doesn't matter. Remember, here's the thing. After then, Trump never has to go to a voter again. He's going to fire Ray, the FBI director. He's going to say, "Fuck you." How about that? Because he's never going to. He's done his last election. Oh, he's going to be off the chain. He's going to be crazy. Also, if
He was essentially saying after Trump may have possibly, if the outcome was different and Trump won that election, because, you know, just as any president in their second term would do, like they don't have to campaign.
Right.
They're done. You know, it's so they're going to kind of do, you know, their most craziest shit. That's what he's saying there.
You know, LBJ once whipped his penis out.
Oh yeah, dude. LBJ whipped his hog out and pissed on what's his name? Dude, he's like a Hollywood icon, George something. He's an older guy. Not
Damn, you knew far more.
George
than
Harrison. Like,
I thought I was informing you.
what the fuck is
That's
that?
I didn't even know.
George Hamilton, I think.
Holy shit! Wait, the gay guy?
No. George Hamilton's not gay, I don't think.
The one rock about face.
Had a many. No, that's fucking
George
Michael.
Michael. Whoops.
Yeah, George. Like,
We're murdering this.
anyways, he was dating the president's daughter or something to that effect, and like he got off and went right into the president. He got off a plane, went right to the president's car, which was an open top. They were in Texas. They were just driving along, and like they got out somewhere, and the president just started taking a piss while making eye contact with George Hamilton. You know, like, hey, you're gonna do right by her too, right? And he was like, yo, that man had a fucking thermos on him. Yeah, dude.
What? Okay, I did not expect to learn anything
Listen,
from you.
You told me that.
Damn.
I mean, you didn't tell me that, but you started that.
Yeah, no, you finished it. Jeez.
I could find that story.
Josh is the History Channel.
because he's never going to. He's done his last election. Oh, he's going to be off the chain. He's going to be crazy.
Off the Chizane.
Also, if Trump is losing by 10 or 11 o'clock at night, it's going to be even crazier. No, because he's going to sit right there and say they stole it.
Agree.
I'm directing the Attorney General to shut down all ballot places in all 50 states. It's going to be no. He's not going out easy. If Biden's winning, Trump is going to do some crazy shit.
I'm not hearing anything too fucking crazy, honestly, because it kind of all played out naturally. And what was it around, like, remember, I know it's secure and Biden won, so legitimately, absolutely no question, obviously.
Anybody who says otherwise is just not our friend.
And, you know, I don't even talk to those people, but...
Nope.
What time did that, because we played it live, what time did it freeze on that number? Was it like 10? Or it was late, because we stayed, and then it froze, and we wanted to stay for the final... you know, count.
Oh yeah, Trump was winning at nighttime, but when we
all woke up, it stayed on this number, like it glitched, and it just froze.
It stayed on that number, and then when we woke up, all the other votes were counted.
Everything,
and Biden won the most safest and secure election, which he rightfully should have.
Yeah. No, come on. We love this guy.
Love him.
That's now going around. It's not misinformation. He is literally going around saying he's not president. That's the footage I sent you.
Dude, I didn't know this, but in that video that I don't know if we watched, where he goes, repeat line, end quote.
Yeah.
Right before that, he was talking about some girl, and instead of saying terminated the pregnancy.
That's a lie. That whole story's a lie.
He said terminated the presidency. And he didn't even correct himself. You know, she terminated the presidency. Let me see if I can find it.
We are not feeding any conspiracy here, and we're literally quoting Biden. Like today, I don't know if you guys know this journalist, Benny Johnson. He has played 3 separate occasions where Biden is literally saying, I'm not the president. I'm not even joking, you know, and it's just bizarre behavior. Maybe, and if it's in jest, which it clearly must be, Kamala Harris looks really uncomfortable in the footage that I sent Josh today. We're probably going to play it now that I've mentioned it so many times.
Let me see if...
For doctors and healthcare providers.
And this
just last week was
about the 15
reported
or 10-year-old
that a 10-year-old girl
It's a lie.
was a rape victim in Ohio. 10 years old. And she was forced to have to travel out of the state to Indiana
She doesn't exist.
to seek to terminate the presidency and maybe
Presidency.
Look, even the closed captioning
Holy
says
shit.
pregnancy. Down here, and I'll put this up on the screen.
I
sorry.
can't even get my captions to be that accurate.
Yeah, dude.
They fucking correct it for him. Wow.
Right there, and then down here, it says U.S. President Joe Biden spoke of a 10-year-old girl from Ohio who reportedly had to travel to another state to terminate a pregnancy. The motherfucker said terminate the presidency. He didn't even correct himself.
old. And she was forced to have to travel out of the state to Indiana to seek to terminate the presidency and maybe save her life. That's
Okay. Okay.
So tell me the story now.
Well, first
It's
off,
fake?
All right, so let me say allegedly because it was just this morning. You know, I opened the dildo store today, and I had a an hour-long talk with a gentleman who told me that they're looking for the doctor that made this claim, which is an abortion doctor. So he has an invested interest, and now they're trying to track this girl, and there's no trail, there's no record, there's no girl, there's no evidence. There's no doctor that allegedly, all allegedly. He told me this is what is being reported on now. So I'm only relaying it to you as it was relayed to me this morning. It is hearsay until I hear otherwise.
Wow.
So this would be the fourth occasion that Biden has had some kind of slip, or the other three occasions that I'm talking about is him literally telling the crowd, "I'm not the commander."
President Kamala. Remember he called it the O'Biden administration, or the, you know what I mean, like Obama, O'Biden.
He's not there. Did you happen to watch that 3-minute clip? I mean, it's terrible audio. I know I recorded it with my phone, but I told you this reporter Benny Johnson, who we both respect, he's our guy. He built it up like, oh my God, Biden assaulted a reporter and he was baring his teeth, frothing at the mouth. So I'm like, shit, I better get on this, son. So I recorded it. I sent it to our little topics area, and that's hilarious.
I thought you covered that. I saw you do. I had that picked for our July 4th episode.
I had no idea.
And then I saw you already did it, so I didn't even say anything. I just deleted it. And now you want to do it again?
Oh, okay. Anyway, there's the three. There it is. Okay. Here's what this was breaking today. Apparently Fox covered it, and this guy just covers stuff.
Not the only one. Jill got all worked up just a few moments ago when a reporter asked him.
Does it get better audio?
Let's see.
2024. Watch.
So this is so.
He goes, all right, Mr. President, what do you say about the Democrats not wanting you to run? Look at the polls, Jack. And this is him baring his teeth, frothing at the mouth, losing his shit, losing his composure, assaulting. That's what Benny Johnson said. He says 92% of the Democratic Party wants him to. No. Only 26% of the Democrats. So
says the other side, so it's kind of funny. Well, when we see the polls and legit unbiased polls, it does seem like he's losing ground with the Democrats. There's no doubt about it.
Remember when Kamala falsely said that they were going to run again? And then immediately there was a retraction. I don't think anybody wants Biden's administration to run again.
How crazy is this? It shows you how, dare I say, incompetent, or at the very least, nobody cares. Kamala has the perfect opportunity to step up and be better than. And she's just doing word salads left and right. She's got nothing to really say. She just kind of spins. I mean, what a better, if you wanted to be the next person, you already have
every opportunity,
the command. You guys have the lead. You could step up and but she's not.
No, surprisingly, because everybody kind of had her pegged for being the one that wanted to seize the power in any means possible. And with her track record of being a thin blue line kind of teammate in her state, she withheld evidence that could have freed a person that was put to death and only released it after he was put to death. I mean, just shoddy fucking record. But this is the weakest administration I've seen in my lifetime, and it seems like things just progressively, poor choice of words on my part, seem to get worse and worse and worse. I mean, with Trump, it got a little better for a while. But Bush, Obama was just a disillusionment. We were all fooled. That's how I think about it now.
Yeah.
Hindsight's a bitch.
You want to see what maybe a real...
Oh, what's up, Garrett? A real... What?
Erection looks like?
I'd love to see what a real erection looks like.
How do you pronounce it? Sri Lanka?
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, they're going wild right now in Sri Lanka. They just stormed their president's home, his abode.
Didn't he do something very, very bad? like kind of tank the economy and say "fuck off, I'm out of here" or something?
This isn't.
Did he leave?
I mean, they are mad. So get this, they are upset over the president and what he exactly what you said, what he's done to their economy. And they're getting so mad that they're riling up and doing.
You mean they're
this right here.
amassing as a crowd and taking it to the powers that be and saying power to the people?
Bro, that's like the whole country right there, dude. Look at him. This is the stairs to the they're just like, fuck it, charge! And they're all like,
where's the mall cop that's in front of the doors?
hey, could you guys maybe not do this?
No, okay, that's cool.
All right, come in.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to stop all these guys.
Look at that
dude,
shit.
it just looks like,
That's
this
impressive.
is not,
that's beautiful.
it looks like ants. I'm not being derogatory,
no,
just like from this so far out, just like how everyone moves together and.
That actually, I'm moved in these very trying times where I'm struggling to be a patriot. And I don't mean that in a political sense. I mean, I'm trying to fall in love with my country again. I want to believe in the dream that we have all been taught. And maybe we've had it better. I know that for a fact. But I'm getting more radicalized in thinking the government that we have is not serving us in any shape or form.
Look at everybody.
And this is so fucking. This is why I filmed and went live on that day. That week, I won't say.
Don't you dare.
I know.
Don't you? I mean, but like there is some good-heartedness of this all. I mean, they broke in and they just wanted to use the pool, man. There's nothing wrong with that,
this
right?
This is fucking inspiring. Is there a pool at the? No. I mean, at the Holiday Inn.
At the
Holiday
the
Inn.
letter that isn't lowercase.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Look at that, dude.
Dude, that's a badass pool.
About to do cannonball. I mean, look, everybody's just having the time of their life. They just stormed.
It's the least they could, after a fucking tanking economy and all the suffrage you have to go through with that. Hell yeah, I'm gonna take a dip in the pool.
I don't necessarily know if it's the right move, but with the extreme heat going around, I'm gonna say it's not the wrong move.
Yeah, no, right.
Dude, look at that cannonball. That's a cannonball of joy. I mean, that's a backflip.
That was a backflip.
You don't just do something as crazy as this and then be able to do a backflip. Everyone's having a good look at just diving in. Look at this.
I really wish I would have gone in the pool today.
Doesn't that make you feel like you need to go to the pool?
It does.
Son of a bitch. You want to go swimming? You want to go for a swim?
Yeah, kill the show.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you later.
I want one of those people up on that fucking bridge or roof or whatever it is, that walkway to Cannonball. But you can't have it all your way.
You can't always get cannonballs.
I see.
But if you try sometimes, you just might dive.
You get what you need. I don't know what that song is.
Yeah, that you just made two songs go together.
Okay.
Oh, baby, you. I actually, we just put three songs together now because that wasn't the same song you were saying.
This is all right. So, my bottom line here: this is inspiring. I am not trying to plant any seeds. I just think maybe one day we could all use a collective dip in a pool close to a residency.
Speaking of putting things together, now people are able to put together a more full picture or a fuller picture, of what happened on Uvalde that day, as new footage just came out. About an hour and a half, mind you, of footage came out of that day of the police response.
This was footage that was just released today, right? They're ever so slow at slow dripping. Like, this is not going to work, what they're doing. They're doing what the media does with us, with bigger news. You know, you notice how, like, every example, what's one of the examples we've used where, like, the Russia gate or the laptop, they slow drip it until we're like, I don't fucking,
well, you know what I say?
This one is still fucking relevant and fresh.
Well, you know what I say? No news is good news.
Usually.
Except for when they hide things. That's bad news.
Well, when there's no news, they're hiding it.
We won't play the graphic content here. We just want to kind of skim through. They do have the beginning of everything where I guess the shooter was, where he crashes, where a few people walk away. This is crazy here. Here's a fucking kid not realizing that, like, there's a shooter, and this kid's just like, I'm just coming around. I'm just seeing what's going on. and this buddy fucking bursts into the classroom, and the kid's out. Yeah, for sure. You gotta be. So here's where where you get really pissed off, and now you understand why they've held this fucking footage for so long.
Fucking bastard.
The cops are about to start to file in. Look where we are.
We're at about 9 minutes in.
7:54. They're shooting right there. So you hear that, and here come the officers. And like, look at the dances they do.
Okay, they look like they're about to engage.
Look at this guy. Like, they all start to kind of switch positions.
I mean,
like,
when you're SWAT, you can go fucking right in there, no backup, by the way.
Okay, check this out. Ready? He's going to go over here. This guy's going to go over there. Like, nobody's doing anything. I'm going to go right here now.
All right.
And then this guy is going to, okay, I'm going to take your
strange
spot.
Strategic positioning. I understand what they're trying to employ, but, okay.
Brother, this goes on and on.
The positioning and the repositioning.
And on, and more of them.
What the fuck are they? Do they have a point lead up front?
Dude, more of them start to come in.
Does more shooting happen while they're just out there?
They're listening to shooting.
This department.
I mean, look, they have body.
Jesus,
like,
yes,
first,
this I knew about.
But look,
Body
it changed.
shields.
First, this guy's got it, and then like they're like, you know what? Let Gary take it. So now Gary's got it. They just don't. This is total
cowards.
You know, I have an idea. Like, there's so it's like we're at 30 fucking minutes here of an hour and 22 minutes. There's actually a sped up clip, I think. Is this it? 57. Let me see.
This department needs
full
accountability. They need to be taken down and reconstructed, bottom to top.
Just watch this. This is it'll allow us to kind of get through this a little more than just sitting there and watching the whole thing. So I mean, look, this is the full hour and 22 minutes. Wait a minute.
Exactly, Liberty Lines.
This kind of reminds me of something. Everyone's moving fast. It's all kind of frantic.
No.
I'm thinking.
I'm not getting any recollection vibes here. Nope.
You know what? Yeah.
Look
you
at
know
them.
What?
What are they fucking doing, though? God damn it! Ah! Oh my God! Look at all this activity, dude. They got like military gear. It's fucking full on SWAT. Oh, on the Benny Hill.
It's sad but true.
I mean, this is what they're comparable to. You know, like
There you
sadly,
go.
it fucking fits. You know, normally I hate the shit out of this because you've murdered it for me. I mean,
I've been trying, bro. I've been trying to just insert it.
I
when
now
I can. It's a thing.
Every time I try to have sex, this song plays. And just ruins the moment. But I mean, how long? 45 minutes. They're out there playing fucking grab
It has
ass.
to be longer than that.
And
because we're at about 8 minutes in, it goes to about
Almost
hour
an
22.
hour. They look at all the gear that they have. They got body shields, and it takes them as long as it did. There is no excuse. We need full accountability, maybe even some arrests, because some of these officers went and saved their own fucking kids and left the premises while they pointed tasers at. We know the whole damn story already.
How do you make someone something they're not? If these are the people you have in your community who are being your protectors, if you've never planned for a situation like this, if you've never been in a situation like this, even the leaders, obviously, who are not leading properly, like, what are they to do? Can we really be mad at them?
Yes, I'm mad at all of them. Do you know what the?
I'm not saying you can't be. I'm just asking more of a rhetorical question.
Do you know what the
hypothetical?
Do you know what the chief that day did not have his fucking radio on him? Like, that's why he could have told anybody, here, I supersede you, give me your radio. He didn't have a fucking radio.
Right. It's I can play the Benny Hill music again all day talking about this story, just because it's just at some point I just wonder, like, this is obviously incompetence.
Yep. But
how much of it is never even, it's a small town that's never been through something like this before. It's just like there's different, by no means am I giving them the benefit of the doubt. I'm just saying, like,
in your defense,
I can't be as mad at the police, I guess, as much as I'm mad at just the whole situation, how it unfolded, how, you know, the FBI had many of instances of being aware of this person, saying, oh, he shouldn't have a gun.
Again. Look, I'm gonna.
There's more to be mad than just them.
There's
being
a lot
shitty.
of factors. There's layers.
They were shitty, though.
I'm gonna go as far to say as in this instance, yeah, sure. You know, I'll say the liberal media, for hyperbolic sake, will say it's a gun problem, but I will, in this moment, at Stuck in Night, say it's a fucking response problem. It's a leadership problem. It's a police problem. It's the way we handle shit, and we just don't know what the fuck to do. That many armed individuals, law enforcement officers, just going back and forth and in between and taking no action, not breaching any doors. That's inexcusable, and we have the loss of life.
Here's an interesting proposal. Make school shootings like a federal training, where it's like, you know, that's something that goes against a lot of, you know, conservatives and you know, the right people of less government.
Overreach, but at this point,
how can you expect one community who's never gone through something like that to have the knowledge and the wherewithal to be like a Colorado or a Columbine or you know, a Florida? You know, they don't have the tools or the resources. They've never been able to plan for something like that. Arguably, I mean, I'm more playing devil's advocate than being on their side. I'm just saying, like, give them the tools and understanding, or maybe we need to start hiring better people.
That's I think that's the first thing that sounds crisp, refreshing. You know, the chief finally stepped down. He should have had so much worse. I don't know how much of this anger is misguided and just from raw emotion, but I think, like, even as law enforcement, you should be trained. Look at all that shit they had. They
but
really
all the
didn't
bullshit
know what the fuck
towards
to do.
cops, though, like all the like who would want to be a cop right now? You probably got the lowest of tiers of people, because the people who really respect their job as a cop and just don't want to get it as like a job, because it seems like a lot of the cops now are just, it's like you and I go to our job. It's just a job for them. Whereas a lot of people who respected that point, you know, respected that type of job, didn't want to be that because the respect they got was taken away from them. Granted, there were certain situations that, yeah, maybe you don't deserve that respect. But for the most part, the people who go out there and put their lives on the line to kind of help protect people, you know, they should get some kind of respect. They're not all bad, you know?
No, by far.
I hope not.
Yeah, I have noticed, and this is only anecdotal, my personal experience based on, you know, serving dildos and all that. I see a lot of cops, a lot of new, younger cops recently, like never before. Like, you know, maybe 3 years in at the oldest recently.
You've been putting 20 years on your job, right? You've been going 20 years strong. You know, you're there to teach people. And all of a sudden, within the past 4 or 5 years, there's this like, fuck the cops. Cops are bad. You're just like, fuck it, dude. I'm out. I'm gone. Now all you have are the people you're seeing.
Yeah. And it's a different, like, I'm not shitting on all of them. I've gotten breaks. I've had great interactions with cops, as well as terrible ones. You know, really, really bad ones where, you know, the one where I got jumped and they treated me like I was a fucking criminal. Yeah, I understand why it's hard to find good help. And there's a huge incentive in Florida. Remember, didn't they just lower the standards and increase the pay for more officers? Our sheriff, the one our buddy likes so much, Sheriff Tony or whatever, I forget his fucking name, but they've recently lowered the standard to become an officer and increased the benefits and the pay.
The military did the same thing with their tests for the ladies coming in.
Oh, I don't know.
We went over it.
Yep.
It's just, you know, I don't know.
Sometimes
I'm in a pickle.
We're gonna.
You know?
Okay, that actually sounds perfect. I'm definitely in quite a pickle. As a matter of fact,
are you in a pickle?
Specifically, I mean, Jews like pickles, and I've learned I have a specific hunger for Texas pickles.
Yeah, dude. Every now and again, we like a good Texas pickle.
Nothing beats a Texas pickle.
Nothing beats a Texas, especially a good Texas pickle. And we are about to serve you up a fresh, hot Texas pickle right here. You know, speaking of Uvalde, I think we kind of put our, you know, our period on that conversation.
Yeah.
And we got our points across.
I mean, it's a conversation that you can have forever and go nowhere because nobody won that day. And it's a day that should be revered.
I'd like to know who will win in this day.
I'm fascinated.
In this argument.
I told my customer that told me about all the shit today about this one. He thought it was brilliant.
A pregnant Texas woman argues fetus a living child after HOV lane ticket.
This at first, when I first heard this, I'll be honest, I was thinking, fucking Karen, but no, this is a brilliant move, actually.
I mean, at this point,
can't have it both ways.
You can't have it both, but so without getting too much into it before kind of ruining it, the officers do make a point about, you know, outside or inside, you know, pick a lane kind of thing. The law says outside, not inside. But let's break it down. A pregnant Texas woman who was given a traffic ticket for driving solo in an HOV lane intends to fight the citation, arguing her fetus should be considered a separate person given the Lone Star State's view on abortion.
Well, she has the Constitution to back her ass up now.
Mother-to-be Brandy Batone, 34, told the Dallas Morning News she was given the ticket on June 29th after being pulled over by police while driving on the highway near the city. Quote, I was driving to pick up my son. I knew I couldn't be a minute late, so I took the Hove lane. I'm in the Hove lane, she told the newspaper. As I exited the Hove lane, there was a checkpoint at the end of the exit. I slammed my brakes and was pulled over by police. The cop asked her if she had a passenger with her, and she responded that, in fact, she did. I do, sir. I pointed to my stomach and said, my baby girl is right here. She is a person.
Uh-huh.
Batone told the newspaper. He said, oh, no, it's got to be two people outside of the body.
What?
Definitely a liberal cop.
Yeah. Oh, that's a total liberal move. Yeah. What the fuck?
Well, it's not a person until it's outside the body, honey. So get out. I mean, kind of weird for a liberal cop to be in Texas, but I guess they are taking over.
It happens. It happens. You know, I bet you this liberal madman would have shot the child if it were in the car.
I mean,
now you could go.
You know, for someone being so against the government, here is a liberal cop giving out a citation, going against their own wishes, like, you know, or well, actually going against their wishes, but going against the state's decision.
Yeah.
You know?
Is all right. More reporting, because I do have a question about your position here.
Just a little more.
Okay.
Batone then mentioned the recent Supreme Court ruling that overturned the constitutional right to abortion, but it was dismissed by one of the officers, obviously a liberal. One officer kind of brushed me off when I mentioned that this is a living child, according to everything that's going on with the overturning of Roe v. Wade. So I don't know why you're not seeing that.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't want to deal with this, ma'am. It means two persons outside of the body. She said, this had my blood, definitely a liberal, by the way. This has my blood boiling. How could this be fair? According to the new law, this is a life, Batone said, adding that she intends to fight the ticket.
Do you think she's going to win? Do you think she has? I think she raises a very good question, especially in these polarizing times with Roe v. Wade in the backdrop. I mean, what is your opinion?
Do you want my honest answer
about the whole
or do you want me to do the whole argument?
I mean,
you want my like joking answer, or do you want my just to do the whole argument?
Sincerity.
I think if the law states persons outside of the body, then she's got nothing. So the officer kept saying, ma'am, he says it means two persons outside of the body. So if anywhere in the law it does kind of say that, because I'm sure this is not the first time
a pregnant woman is.
I'm in the. I got. It's I'm eating for two. They eat for two. Why can't they drive for two?
Now you have me a little fascinated here, like I was not before, because
that's what we do here. We take ordinary articles and we fascinate people with them. So I'm glad it's working on one of us.
Yeah, and not the audience,
Yeah.
Who? Audience, friends, family, me.
Lend me your ears.
Like, just if you have a consensus or opinion, do you think that she has a legitimate? We could do the poll thing. Does she have a legitimate case, or is she going to lose? Simple as that. Win, lose. It could be as simple as that.
Unspecified B said maybe by the time she gets to court, she will have the baby in arms.
And I would love to see the law that specifies it has to be a passenger that's outside of the body. Like what? Or it has to be a physical passenger inside of a seat. Like, I'm curious.
And if you are the Texas courts, wouldn't you figure you would rule on it being life?
Yes, for sure. But,
Excuse me, she gets off because that is a person inside there.
But it's not in a seat.
Right. So like there you go. Like if in the law it says 2 bodies in a seat, then you have. But what if your seat is in a womb? What if you're seated in a womb?
Then you're seated in the womb. You're not taking up the occupancy.
I'm in a seat and you're in a seat in a womb.
Yeah.
2 seats?
No.
2 seats? No, you don't think so? Do you think she'll win?
I think it's clever and it's going to grab some attention, maybe get her a few interviews, some clout. But no, I don't think ultimately she will win, which might set some sort of interesting new precedent.
What if she says, like, if I don't win, I'm going to have an abortion?
No.
Like, what? No. Yeah, you win. Fine. It's a life.
I mean, that'd be a clever
She just keeps going back and forth. Well, since you said it's not a life, I guess I can have an abortion. Whoa, no, it's a life. Like, so then you're not going to give me a ticket? Well, we got to give you the ticket. Well, I'm just going to have an abortion. Whoa, no. You know, it's going to just keep going back and forth.
To
like
be
that.
a gross male chauvinist again.
As you were, sir.
I just want to say, like, usually I'm not into pregnant chicks, but I kind of dig her look.
I can already tell she's a problem.
Yeah, I kind of got the vibe too.
You know what I mean?
Well, look at the reason we're talking about her for one.
She's also a fiery redhead, so you know she's got some sort of attitude going on.
Dude, there's a reason why she's got junk in the trunk, man.
Yeah, look, she's pointing down too.
Yeah,
you should see this. You should see this. A lot of people have seen this. You want to see this? This is her calling card. She points down. Like, you want this?
I got her this far.
It did. It did. I'm in the Hove lane. You ever drive in the Hove lane when you shouldn't?
No. Because
I
I respect the laws of the land.
I use it as a passing lane. I won't stay in it, but if I got some dumb motherfucker...
Oh,
Dude,
I'll do that.
Nobody respects the left lane. Like the left lane technically is supposed to only be a passing lane.
You mean the liberal lane?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean the progressive lane. It's always moving.
Oh, well, hey, okay.
One up your little fucking pun there. You want to do some wordplay, bro. We'll go wordplay to wordplay.
Yes, I use it as a passing fucking lane because there's schleps all over Florida.
Speaking of wordplay, we have a weird news for you. This guy's not nuts, but he's pushing nuts. Huh? A little wordplay. I don't know. Do you want to save this for a post show? Do you want to do a post show? How are you feeling about a post show?
Well, for the time being, we have time. We have time in this time.
We have time.
I'd like to read Inner Circle. I don't think she has a point. As much as pro-life that I am, I still don't think that counts. Yeah. Sickening. Why is it a debate at all? A living human being is a living... Oh, this is from Tech. A living human being is a living human being. We all know how babies are made. Let's not pretend we don't know what the fuck we were talking about. I jumped in without seeing everything here. But, and then, what's a woman? That's a documentary I intend to see.
Damn it.
Yeah,
damn it. God damn it, Josh, and your stupid slowness to your soundboard, you piece of shit. You dumb motherfucker. You can't just get something right one time.
You're so vulgar.
Asshole.
This is how he motivates himself.
God damn it, dude. I don't even fucking got it. Hang on. God damn it.
Oh my God, Josh. Everybody's watching, man. Just
son of a bitch.
Wait, everybody, let's all awkwardly compliment Josh on something, and he'll revel in how insecure he really is. So, Josh, I think you're doing a fantastic job.
Here, look, this is what I wanted. My fucking sound drop.
That's a woman. There you go.
See?
Kind of lost the luster there,
God
buddy.
damn it.
Yeah.
It's hard to do all this.
Yes,
it's
it
hard
is.
to balance all this.
It's okay. Let it out, man. We appreciate you and your efforts. Make this a beautiful experience.
If we do a post show, you want to throw the open lines on the post show? If people want to come and hang out and
I like the way you said
bullshit a little bit
post show, but yeah, man, I'm jiving.
We're all stars now. Okay.
Yeah, we do that.
Squirrel. Exactly, Liberty Lion. I like your hat, Josh. LOL. Thank you. I like it too. That's why I wear it.
It says Puma.
Says Ivan. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Ivan's a smart guy. There's got to be something more to this.
I like Ivan.
I like Ivan.
I like
too.
Inner Circle. Check out Inner Circle if you have not.
Check them out.
They do a good show every Wednesday at 8 p.m. on YouTube or Facebook.
They're fun and they're not vulgar like us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, although I seen Ivan offline, he just curses like a sailor, dude. Like every other word is just the F word.
Yeah.
Yeah. All F word, the S word, and the other F word.
Sugar?
I'm not. You're trying to goat me into saying I'm not doing it, dude.
Understood.
I'm not doing it, dude.
What's the other clever topic? Yeah.
What I will do is tell you about that peanut pusher.
Oh, yeah. Okay. This is weird. Like, I don't understand.
Weird and real.
This is, look, you were on Sage News Network earlier, a much larger channel than ours. About
Much larger.
17,000 subscribers, and we got one today. Welcome to the family. Josh was having a very interesting debate about, like, times of war and peace, and that we're kind of inclined, which I was agreeing with him quite a bit.
Are you about to steal my
during
joke?
his debate about your
You're about to steal my joke?
No, not at all.
Seems like you're leading up to stealing my joke.
No. Where we do dumb shit when we have peacetime.
Yeah, and this guy.
Yeah, and this is the reason, like, we go to war. When people start doing dumb shit, we're like, all right, we gotta start just offing motherfuckers.
I'm not nuts.
Hey, you go. Hey.
Man hopes to break record-pushing peanut up Pikes Peak.
And why, you may ask? Which would be a legitimate, sane response.
Because he's fucking nuts, dude. That's why. Don't let this man say anything else. I want you to enjoy this news footage as much as I enjoyed this news footage. Let me make sure I pulled it up right here. You got to do the buzz and the buzz and make sure you get the buzz up.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. He's inspired by a guy that did this as she just fucking said, by a guy that did this 93 years ago. Can I start something really stupid today and somebody in a century from now fucking find it on some, I don't know, time chamber of Stuck at Night?
Just because it's old doesn't make it like true and like, like, oh wow. Do you know the ancient art of peanut pushing?
Somebody do this in a century. Okay? Yeah. Look at that. We're pioneers, daredevils.
We're fucking can pushers, dude.
Damn right.
So these two anchors, cool. Notice she's not drunk like the other anchor.
Yep,
so that's already a good start for this news channel.
Part of the job. He's having a little.
He's thinking about it. He's like, maybe I should take a shot right now. Oh, we're on. Sorry.
93 years ago, as legend has it, someone pushed a peanut up Pikes Peak with their nose. It's happened a few times.
Do you see what's going on in the background here?
I already want to go to war. Can we?
Their nose.
There's a man with
a few times since,
spoon.
but never in the.
And he's going up like literally. You could take the peanut and like maybe throw it up a few steps. Like, oh, I'm gonna throw this up 3 steps, as opposed to taking whatever your spoon.
You don't know. You're not. You don't have your.
I'm not in the know.
You're not in the know. Literally,
Yeah.
like so. Stranger Things has reinvigorated this song.
Metallica.
And it's called no. Aside from that, Kate Bush's "Running Up That Hill."
Yeah.
I'm
running up that hill. I'm pushing that peanut up the hill.
Spoon on my fucking head like an idiot.
Dude, we should play that song over.
No, we don't want to do that. Right.
So there's 2 newscasters.
This guy
here.
gets all the puss.
Wait till Eddie Munster comes on the screen, and he begins his intro by messing up. He's like,
Well, now, decades later, someone else is attempting to do it, hopefully in record time, and this time to raise money for a good cause.
Imagine having to do the news voice, and now he'll be pushing peanuts. Like, that's what you're using your voice for, is like this story.
Well, I think that's perfectly appropriate when you're pushing peanuts up a hill.
You sound nutty. Back to you, Jill.
Here you go, Josh.
KRDO News Channel 13, Spencer Socher is back from his...
Spencer. The man's name is Spencer Socher. Are you ready to see Spencer?
I don't like his name. Yeah, okay.
I'm not a fan of his name, but I'm a fan of his work.
Peanut pusher.
No, Spencer is the guy interviewing the peanut pusher.
Oh, okay.
This is the other half of the gold I was telling you about. The peanut pusher, half gold. This guy, other half of the gold.
Okay, cool.
You ready for Spencer?
His crawl with Bob Salem and joins us live now with his story. Spencer.
Barton Heather, this
hey, we're live.
He looks like cleaned up, but he looks a little like incesty.
Like, I just love his intro.
Live now with his story.
Barton
Bart and Heather, this peanut.
Welcome to the show.
Is he related to Biden?
Dude, his hair, like, you know who Eddie Munster is, right?
Yes.
That's Eddie Munster. I mean, he
Like,
has
all grown up.
He has the top. Let me see if I can find a quick picture.
He's in the daylight. You know, I know. Well, I have the image in my mind.
I know you know.
I loved that fucking show.
I know Juno. There you go. Look.
You know, Rob Zombie's making a new movie.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm
over Sherry Moon.
I'm done with Rob Zombie remakes.
Yeah.
You know, Halloween 2 can suck my nut. Halloween 1 was great.
Yep.
I really enjoyed that.
Full agree. I'm glad that we share that perspective.
So I mean, I'm not wrong, right? Him compared to him.
That's one and the same.
Striking.
That, I mean, more than striking, on point. They are the same.
With his story, Spencer.
Bart and Heather, this peanut pushing sport is no joke. It's hard work, but this all came about.
It is a joke, sir.
As the city of Manitou Springs is celebrating its 150th birthday, the City Heritage Center was looking for someone to reinvent one of its proudest and weirdest moments. Boy, did they find their guy.
Just his face.
Dude,
like he has a small face but a big forehead, but it's receding hairline, so it looks even bigger.
He does look like the son of that Frankenstein guy. And
how old do you think he is? 23. I'm saying 23.
Maybe 14.
He's that guy. Look at that. Hey, welcome to the show.
I am going to push a peanut up Pikes Peak Saturday.
Bob Salem is not nuts.
I am.
Spencer, you dude, this guy is witty.
Oh, I was not ready.
I don't think I'm nuts. No,
You can't ask the guy who's nuts if he thinks he's nuts.
Yeah, that never works out. They reveal themselves to be nuts by saying they're not nuts.
The first step to admitting to being to acknowledging you being nuts is you admitting you're nuts.
Yes.
This guy
is
not admitting
all of those nuts.
I think I'm eccentrically challenged.
He's just
that's clever.
His way into an
He's just cracking his way, you know, because you crack a nut
Eddie
open.
Munster,
Hey.
you're on fire over here.
Hey.
You deserve all that money.
Exclusive club, the Pikes Peak Peanut Pusher Club.
3, and I'll be the 4th.
It all started as a bar bet in 1929, but 93 years later, Salem is
A bar bet, meaning I'm going to make you do the stupidest thing. I bet, hey, fuck, come here for a second. I bet you, because it's what, 1930s? I bet you fucking a nickel.
Whoa.
You won't push this peanut up Pikes Peak. Hey, you're on, Joffrey. I will push the peanut up Pikes Peak for a nickel.
The Joffrey population was wild back in the 30s.
You goddamn right it was. Still wild right now, apparently.
Till he was
trying to be
poisoned.
the first person since a rockabilly star did it 60 years ago to crawl and push a peanut 13 miles.
Dude, all the poor people just walking past this man, you know, like, oh.
Yeah. And imagine if somebody kicks the fucking nut down.
And steps on his nut. What if he busts a nut?
His nut, dude. We don't want him to bust.
You can't bust a nut before. I mean, it would be par for the course if he didn't get to finish because he busted a nut too early.
Women around the world would collectively laugh.
They'd be like, "Well, yeah, no, for sure, he busted his nut too early. Gotcha. Tell me a different story, guy."
Push a peanut 13 miles up old Pikes Peak.
I like the weird and the strange. I love local stuff.
To be the fastest, Salem needs his nut to reach the summit in under 8 days.
No, this is why.
For a guy who's planning to finish in 3.
He's planning to finish his nut in 3 days. I mean, it's a long nut.
Whoa.
It's a long time to nut.
I mean, I'm with you in spirit.
I'm thinking he might bust a nut in 2 days. That's the problem.
I think it's quite plausible.
Yeah. You foresee busting of the nut happening before he gets to finish.
Hell, I might say a day and a half.
I mean, this nose gives me confidence. That's for sure.
That is the I believe the top of the line technology available for nut pushing.
Yes, this is the top of the line nut pushing apparatus he has on his head. He looks like that fucking weird.
To think he could be doing something like, you know, I don't know,
working, contributing to society.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what? Fuck it. If this is like his inner peace thing and it's for a good cause, you bust a nut, homie.
Yeah, dude. You know what? You got to make your nut.
with a doctored up CPAP mask tied to his face. Think he'll ever like peanuts after this?
Sure.
Wow. That was a great
hard-hitting question.
We're
Spencer's on top of it.
They're
dude.
not pulling the punches.
No, not at all.
Can you chill?
There's more hard-hitting questions.
No, there can't be.
For sure there is, dude.
Dude's in a corner. Dude's in a corner.
Listen, after all that nut pushing, are you still gonna like nutting? Yeah. No, I'll like it. I
love peanut butter and jelly.
That's good.
Yeah.
What's your favorite nut?
There you go.
They're eating nuts together.
Yeah. What's your favorite nut?
So weird, man.
Get this. I'm gonna hang out with a nut guy. We're gonna munch on nuts while we're talking about nuts. I mean, it's like this was Spencer. This was all that receding hairline fool's idea. 100%.
Somebody attacked this state, like full-on assault.
This is why wars happen.
I'm saying, man, like we need it now.
I guess peanut, yeah. I'm not much for the other nuts.
Huh?
This is your nut.
Yeah.
What about my nuts on your face, guy? My nuts on your chin. It's called my dick in your mouth. Boom.
Getting a little tense.
And it's got to be plain.
You don't want the...
No chocolate, no.
Oh.
What about like the honey roasted one?
We didn't have to go there. We didn't have to go there.
I'm going to call BLM.
Yo, easy.
Those are good, yeah.
Oh, he likes
So
honey
how
roasted.
hard is it?
This is the
I gave it a
weirdest
shot.
What the fuck?
This is why, I almost lost it with Spencer, but to see him really, he's a go-getter. He's like,
embedded.
you know what? I'm going to try this.
He's
I'm
like-
going to push this nut.
This is boots on the ground journalism. This is where we're at. This is the most honest journalism I've seen in quite some time, though.
Dude, gas prices are high.
Yeah.
There's possibly a war going on in Ukraine, Russia.
We have a shill of an administration.
Recession, inflation,
division,
politicization, politics, the media, just all around divide, possibly on the brink of the next American Civil War.
Mass shootings
almost every day. School shootings, incompetent police, racist police, people hating the police.
Lowering the standards for the police.
Lowering the standards to be the police. Lowering the standards for the military. Different types of ideologies being pushed in different certain situations.
CERN is going to bring the end times, allegedly.
But this guy.
This man, Spencer.
Spencer. I'm going to go push a peanut. Dude, you know what I did today? Pushed a fucking peanut.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Of all the other things going on, you got to the root of it, because peanut is a root. It's not an actual nut.
That one was a little intellectual for me, Josh.
No. There's no way you finish this in 3 days. It seems...
Dude, it's going to take you much longer to get that nut.
His nasally voice is starting to give me like... It seems...
I'm going to do what you're going to do.
That's his make a nut noise.
Let's go. There's no way you finish this in 3 days. It seems impossible. You better have some good snacks.
Peanuts will probably...
He's like Ben Shapiro's little brother.
Obviously be one of my snacks.
Hoping to be the champion
It is really
goober in this nutty little town.
He did it again. You said hoping to be the champion goober.
Goober.
You know what a goober is? Is it like chocolate covered nuts?
Is that what it is?
I think it's a goober. Yeah. You know the candy goobers.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, my voice is stuck like Eddie. Spencer. Oh my God, he spooks me out, bro. Get him off the screen.
I talk through my teeth.
Oh, geez.
The attention that this story is getting.
Look, dude, look how he says the attention that this story, like he's a ventriloquist. Watch.
Dude, he's a creepy motherfucker.
Now, with the attention that this story is getting, Salem wants people to donate to the charity Together and Home at Last. They do rehousing and homeless prevention.
Is he gonna get another
services.
pun in?
We'll keep you posted on how he does. In the newsroom, I'm Spencer Soysher for KRDO News Channel 13.
Okay, he did.
Okay. Wait.
Huh?
What? Did he just do one?
Let me see.
I'll smack him.
I'll smack a bitch.
I'll keep you posted on how he does. In the newsroom, I'm Spencer Soysher for KRDO News Channel 13.
3 days, huh?
Okay.
I vote that Spencer needs to follow him all the way up Pikes Peak.
I think it'll take longer than 3 days.
Oh, I love their banter. What a connection.
Takes me longer to nut in 3 days. I haven't nut in 3 days, to be honest with you. Heather,
you want to help me with this nut here?
Heather, what are you doing later?
Yeah.
You want to help a guy push a nut?
Jesus.
I have to submit my formal resignation. I didn't mean to say push a nut on live TV. I'm signing out.
Sorry, I just wigged out because the chat said that the server was off. But okay, we're good.
The server's off?
No, we're good.
Just going in and out. Yeah, dude, YouTube doesn't like us. Hopefully, that word we said didn't piss off the overlords.
No, what? No, peanuts, man. No, we're good.
No,
we're good.
it
was my chat shit just went down.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
Silly Coloradians.
Shit, I mean, dude, I still have a few good weird news stories.
Something a little less nutty, please.
Well, I need to know where your thoughts are on the P show.
I don't know yet.
That's because we're getting there to the time for this to, we're about to play some public freakout videos.
Yeah, let's do our closeout,
Okay.
and then give me a.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
There you go. That's me, by the way.
Mind you, too, we still also there's so many videos I want to get to, but there's some long. I want us to go over the Tucker Carlson New York Times reporter video where he tries to get Tucker. It's 10 minutes long. It's its own thing.
Okay.
And then there's there's one more. But for now, so we don't bore you and give you behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, no behind the curtain for you. You got to use the super chat for that.
Yeah. This is
holy shit, Big Chap. Welcome back. By the way, we've been reaching it. Well, we've been putting it out there, our little feelers, saying that we are down to do any collaborative efforts, and I know you are a content creator. If at all you are interested, please send an email, leave a comment, stuckinthemiddleshow@gmail.com. Is it Stuck in the Middle the show or show? I never
Stuck in the Middle show.
Stuckinthemiddleshow@gmail.com. Do you check that often?
Yep. Only
so I'm not gonna
one
say,
person uses it. I'm like, okay.
All right. So then also progressivepatriot44@gmail.com, and I will forward it to Josh, and we will dissect it. So yes, open invite, olive branch to all. Anyway, FBI
terrorist plot. Yeah. So this is funny. We talked about a few things earlier in the show in regards to this joke video, but I feel, what? Why not play this now?
Into the Capitol building, we infiltrate the government, and we kidnap the Speaker of the House.
Everyone down on the ground, FBI! You're on the ground! It's over.
Oh, it's over, all right. It's over.
For all of you FBI scum, we're the true patriots, standing up for liberty and stuff. Wait just 1 minute. Steve Crenshaw. You got me. We got you everywhere. We're all FBI agents, if that hasn't been obvious.
All right.
FBI.
Hey, I know that guy.
I don't know how you sleep at night. Traitors.
Wait for the punch.
What do you know? We were all FBI agents the whole time.
We did put a lot of work into that
Holy
plot.
shit.
Shame to waste it.
Break into the Capitol
building. It said, we did put a lot of work into this. Be ashamed to waste it. And then,
I mean, that's.
We're not going to say what the article said.
No, not at all. But did you notice the two the famous people there? All right, tell me if I'm wrong. One of them is from Super Troopers, right? Or wrong?
No, wrong.
Okay, but I swear that that last one was Pierogi. Do you know who Pierogi is? Big YouTuber. Has like million subscribers. He scams scammers and shit.
Could be. Could be.
He looks like that motherfucker.
Could be. I mean, I don't know if he's an actor or not, but
No, just YouTube clout.
that was fun, right?
Yeah, it was refreshing.
Kind of get you to think a little bit.
I wish I could safely say what the headline said.
I know.
It's weird.
Right
Eggshells.
wing terrorist plot to take over something.
Yeah, something.
Something we cannot say.
No, it would never.
Here you go. Here's a public freak out. This is. I've never understood why people do this at shows. They'll go and run on stage while the performer is performing. And sometimes at rock shows, people can run on stage and stage dive off, but you don't see much stage diving at rap concerts.
This is pretty awesome.
But what you do see happen at rap concerts is when you will unintentionally stage dive.
Is that the baby?
That's it's
Lil baby,
not duh baby, but little baby.
I get my
a lot of babies
mixed up.
This is little one, not duh one.
Is this the one that was in the HOV lane?
She's about to get out of the HOV lane. All right, ready? Fans up here. Hey, what's up, bud? How you doing?
I'm a big fan. I love your music.
Oh shit! Get the fuck out of the HOV lane, bitch.
Damn.
Dude, that guy flew.
Dude, those legs got to fucking flail for a bit in that airtime.
I used to think, you know, R. Kelly comes on.
I believe I can fly.
I wish I could play in slow motion, but he got fucked up. I mean, how badass you gotta feel if you're the security guard? Like, there's music playing and you leave. You just, yeah.
Do you do that little that never fails to be badass? The little turn and walk.
Yeah, like fuck. I don't care.
Ain't no thing.
The fuck do I gotta care
Doing
for?
my job. Are you sure that guy wasn't in Super Troopers?
That wasn't. Which one are you thinking of?
You know, Mac, the guy that busted. I don't want to say.
I mean, it also could have been the guy from Reno 911, Junior. Looked just like Mac. They had the same mustache thing going on.
Yeah, you're right.
The glasses.
You are correct.
He always wore the body armor.
I don't know. They look like Mac or whatever.
I don't think so, but who knows?
Yeah, no. Pierogi?
You know, this is wholesome. This is funny. This was on Public Freakout.
Oh, and same to you, Liberty Lion. I if you are the person I think you are, down for a collab if you deem us worthy.
Estás grabando. Sí.
So this little girl she's like, I wonder what this is.
Is that a beehive?
And I think the dad knows what it is.
It's a beehive.
Yeah, but this is fucked up.
Why
is this? What's going on
Why
here?
is he letting her do this?
He gets a kick out of it too.
This is
Watch.
terrible.
Yeah. You ever seen that movie with Macaulay Culkin?
Yes.
Yeah.
I cried.
This is what happens. She loses her glasses and everything.
You're a terrible father. You asshole. Okay, I mean, it's kind of funny. Okay, it's fucking hilarious. All right, I'm not as horrified. Fuck you, TikTok.
Are they bees though? Like, what are they? Like, I don't see them flying. It's got to be bees, right?
It looks like a fucking hive.
It's just like bees that you just woke up, so they're like tired and shit. Like, oh, what the fuck, dude? I'm not even ready to come out of bed yet. So they're just kind of crawling around. They're not flying yet.
Bees sleep.
Yeah. I mean, you think they're always just buzzing around?
I don't know. I've never thought about it. They live brief lives, but they're
So
very
deep.
important to our ecosystem.
But if you think about it, because they're so much smaller, if you zoom in close, it could be about the same amount of time.
Did you do that on purpose, Josh?
Just like the universe telescope.
Did you do that on purpose?
Yes.
You said cause. You think you're gonna get me?
That was totally subconscious.
Oh, you are a genius.
I had no idea I did because, but
Stupid.
I was trying to shoehorn in a horrible. Yeah, but I'll wasp you later. You know what I mean?
No. We're not nutty
Shit.
over here,
Shit.
fucking Jasper.
Dude,
Who's Jasper?
what's that hive all about?
Shut up.
What?
Just let it die.
You only attract flies with honey instead of vinegar.
No, you need frightened children to attract.
I believe the correct term is children.
Chitrins.
Children.
Chitrin.
Children. Let me see what else we got. Let's.
Sorry, Liberty. I'm not sure. There's either somebody that has a channel and that has a name just like yours, or you're the guy. I have to subscribe to your channel and find out. Karscar. Oh, it's good to see you live, bro. Hell yeah. I like my numbers.
I like it the way my numbers taste.
All right, sensitive content.
Did we ever see? Okay, this is not necessarily funny, but I have an idea to make it funny.
No, please. Like, please.
So, in a country, this is what happens when you don't have OSHA. Now, I'm pretty sure nobody was hurt in the filming of this, so you don't worry about it. Or they're digging a hole. I don't know how they say it.
Ho.
We're digging a hole.
I think this goes pretty bad, right?
No, what could go that bad?
Everything. All right, they're on loose.
Up, the dirt collapses in.
Shit, man, come on! Fuck, he's totally buried.
They're gonna frantically but we can make this nice and happy.
No!
It makes it okay. It makes it okay now. They, You know, they get them out eventually, I think. Probably not.
Shit.
It's a lot of dirt.
Yeah.
But again, that is why we need OSHA. This is very important. This is why we need OSHA in the country for stuff like that.
What's up, TZ Burton? No midgets again. You must have done the rewatch.
You like that? Probably not.
That one was a little dark for the Benny Hill.
Midgets again? No midgets. No, I mean, listen, Benny Hill can make everything not dark.
Yeah.
I mean, you could argue it makes it a little more darker.
Oh, I noticed some of the same songs that we listened to. Anyway, yeah, okay.
Oh, look at us. We're alike. I mean, I think we did it.
We did the thing?
I think we did the thing with the thing.
Dude, we have a nice book girl. Hello. Oh, I know who must have just finished this show. Dude, we got to keep going. We got to pick a story.
I'd like to just maybe take a 5-10 minute break. Not long at all. Just come back and call it a post show. Like, people hang around, we'll play some music, you know, whatever. We'll try to throw some comments up there.
I am staying because you guys are here. All right.
And also, too, Eli won't be on the show on Thursday. So you got a little making up to do.
I don't know why Josh is saying these things right now.
He's got some making up to do because he's going to be on a debate. You know, for those who don't want to hang around for the post show, where we just kind of have a little more lackadaisical fun. Maybe throw up the phones or not if you want to hang out with us and talk with us. But Eli will be doing a nice debate on CERN with a lovely viewer of all of our channels, which will be on the Defiant Discourse podcast on YouTube. So I'm sure you'll post the link on Progressive
Moderated
Patriot.
by CBC.
As soon as you get the link, send it to us so we can put it on our page as well.
Will be present as well.
And people can know where to not watch us on Thursday.
She found us not through who I said originally. Kenneth reached out to her and said, hey, check these guys out. How about that?
Thank you, Kenneth.
You know what? I wanted to...
And happy birthday, Bert.
This is not going to be a long goodbye. I just wanted to say one more time how much it means to us to just simply share any episode that we do if you enjoyed any moment on any platform that you happen to be on. Just to share, dare to share, and say, hey, check it out. You know, boom, that's all. That's all we ask. Smash the like button. It does help. And yeah, I'm very proud to see what we have right now, and I'm not gonna let it go. We're coming back.
Yo, shout out to Tech. Oh, I'm sorry for the tragic loss of life, but Total Stupidity needs the theme music. So
and Levity was thank you for understanding us.
Liberty Lion, can't wait for the Master Debater. Book Girl New York, I'm waiting for my turn on Cold Beer Court 2. A lot of people are looking forward to that. So keep an eye out. Listen, we'll be doing a post show in just about 5-10 minutes. So hang around if you want to stick out. If not, we will see you Monday. I'll be here Thursday, probably cross-streaming the show Eli's on. So with that said, and a mouthful later, we'll see ya.
I feel bad.
Why? Don't feel bad.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, later. In a second. We'll be back. Chuck at night. Post show.
All right, I see you got the. Okay, all right, you got to prepare me for those shots, Jack.
We're back at it. You got to prepare me for those shots. Those devil cut shots.
Oh yeah, this is no joke. This is not the quality bourbon that you've learned that myself, liquor specialist Eli. Dildo specialist Eli, usually gets. But hey, how
this
you
is
doing?
where we're cutting into stuck clip time right now.
Here we go. Here we go.
You know. We're back on the 2-shot. You just did it. Oh, take that shirt off.
Fuck yeah, yeah. I want to be on that 2-shot.
Oh, dude, you got the same flannel going on.
Same flannel?
Yeah, the fat flannel.
Yes.
Yeah, I like it. I should have worn mine.
Well, there's a little difference between our disproportionate weight here, son.
I don't know.
Whereas I am 235 pounds. I think I'm only guesstimating 230, and you're like what? Oh! Is that like an O-gasm? Is that?
No, that's just like. Wait, how much do you weigh?
I think 230. Is that like that's terrible? Are you judging me? No, that's.
I'm not judging you at all. I'm just saying, like you said, you're 230.
You see, you fucker.
What?
You have more thin privilege than I do.
I was 230, and then I went down to like 150, and now I'm back at 190.
Well, I know if somebody were here, he'd take the opportunity to say I was 600.
But I've been working out.
Yeah.
I've been that 190. I hope, fingers crossed, isn't all fat. Probably just 99% fat. That's all.
I don't know. I kind of want to take you down a peg after you just like did that soundboard shit.
Please do take me down a peg. It'll give me more motivation. Please, go ahead. Peg me, if you will, sir.
Ew, dude. Come on. Not
well, come on. You just offered to take me down a peg, so I would like to be taken down a peg.
You didn't know if I meant that literally, figuratively, hypothetically.
That's why I'm asking you to explain to me. Take me down the peg.
I don't like being in the hot seat.
Well,
okay, and you just
welcome to the show. Shit, the whole show's the hot seat.
So, all right, kids, if you haven't been here before, the Postie is something that used to be a regular mainstay, especially when we had one episode a week. But yeah, this is where we kick back, relax. For whatever reason, it's funny how psychosomatic this whole process is. I personally can attest for myself. I feel that there's more pressure when we're on the main show when nothing fucking changes. We just leave for 5 minutes and come back. That's it. That's the whole difference here.
I feel indebted to. Let me see if I can change it real quick. Sorry, hang on a second. I feel indebted.
Don't you dare me.
To putting on a good show. That's the problem. So like,
is our cameras on for the people, or is my shit just fucked up?
Camera's on. Okay. Everything's moving.
Okay, we're good. We good.
Yeah. Everything's good. Relax. It's just like the post show, just as you said, is less pressure because it's not necessarily
the main show.
The main show that we prep for, because we do prep for it. Believe it or not, we do prep. We try to throw together some type of
you mostly you can say,
but you kind of confirm like, okay, yeah, that's good. Like I throw out like a, hey, what do you think of this? And you're like, yeah, no, so like
you're like a hailstorm, and I'm there just like
4-3,
and I catch that one and that one, and you're like, yep.
Let me change. I'm just trying to change the number real quick so we can get that out there.
Hey, that's right. The Google had changed it.
Yeah, I didn't know they did that.
Our phone number apparently. We were just getting too big for YouTube. Google was like, they're dangerous, them stuck boys.
If you feel like talking about anything from the main show, if you feel like talking about anything at all, please give us a call, 954-399-7043. We're hanging out. It's the post show. Don't know how long we're hanging out for, but the number's up. If you feel like calling, there used to be a time when we throw the number up and we get some phone calls. Recently, it's been quite embarrassing that we're like, hey, well, let's throw that number up. Nobody. It's like, doo-doo-doo. I'm waiting for like a duel to happen. Tumbleweeds roll through and like, there you are, partner.
Well, at the very least, I remember at least the last time we did receive some calls, they were good. They were good calls.
Right, which was like 4 times ago. You know what I mean?
I don't remember the last time we put up the number.
That's what I mean, though. Isn't that bad? Remember when we could be like, yo, remember last week we put up the number, we had some good calls? Right now, it's like, I don't remember the last time. But that one time, 4 times ago, was good, huh?
I know what would help comfort some of these. Oh, what's up, Bran? I see you with your eye.
What up, Bran?
Illuminati confirmed. You know, I think let's dive into whatever we wish.
Techno says, forging thought, I never got into bodybuilding, but I'm cut like Bruce Lee from the work I do in my diet. Damn, Tech.
See, now, Tech and I are very much alike, but I see now only in terms of how we think. Because, you know, I'm sitting here depreciating myself. This is getting pathetic. Oh, Eli, go hit the gym again. I used to be a mixed martial artist.
Yeah, don't you feel like there is something I get from, like, going to the gym, whether it's and I'm trying to make this relatable and not like look at me, but like it took me a while to get there. Like I was an overweight kid in which I still am an overweight man.
In your fucking head, you were a fat ass as a child.
No, but I was though.
You're
I actually got fatter as as an adult than I was a child. But during high school, I was overweight. And I stumbled onto 2 good friends. They were twins, and they were just like the natural. Like they were skinny, but they were always lean. But they started working out, and they just maintained that leanness. And we became fast friends just because of our comedy and stuff like that. Like we got along, but they inspired me to start working out. And since then, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And there was a time when I just didn't do it. I don't know why I stopped. I don't know why I fell off. But since I started doing it again when I initially lost the weight, but only for about the past year.
Cheers to your
Give me one more.
Lack of
I
weight.
thought I brought my...
You think you're prepared for the...
I brought my shine, but I didn't. But, like, for the past year, I've done it consistently. I need...
You want a chug?
No, just take that and then, I guess, give me one.
Okay.
But for the past year, regardless, I've been doing it. And I want you to take the first one.
I'm going to...
Oh. Cheers.
Cheers, matey boy.
There is...
Yeah, fucking fatty.
And I want to just remember addict behavior.
Addict behavior. Go.
Woo!
That's that stuff.
Holy shit.
This is not the quality bourbon I usually get at the dildo store.
So, real quick, I think I only like working out because I'm an addict. After I work out and I complete that
you're very good at keeping at it.
The feeling, if at the very least, the feeling of doing something, okay, I've done my thing. Like, for instance, Sundays, I can't sit down and enjoy myself until I work out. So, like, literally, as soon as I wake up at the gym, I get it done. And then that feeling of having that done and being like, I deserve to sit down. But even then, it goes past that because if I'm having a bad day, like the most shit of day, I will sit there and be like, okay, I'm just going to the gym. I'm fiending
Is
for
it that you have trained your brain to do so, or this is a part of that addict mentality that you've had because we were both addicts? I just never channeled it in such a positive way, except when I did the MMA for 3 years.
I think it's both. And a third thing that I got that from when did I meet from 15, I got like that, like I started looking up, started making my own workout plans and like looking up, I got really interested in it never carried over to what I look like, but my motivation was there. I was so pumped. I was trying to learn new things. I could never implement what I learned because I was an addict, because it was very hard to stay strict on something.
When you were a full-fledged addict,
didn't work out.
No, okay.
At the beginning, yes. When I started in 2009 is when I first 2007, 2008 is when I first dislocated my shoulder.
Hold on, fat sweat.
And when I first dislocated my shoulder, I was taking painkillers and I was on Dianabol.
What the fuck is Dianabol?
Dude, Dianabol and Decastack is ridiculous. Like Dianabol in like a week, you gain double your strength. Like your strength grows more than your joints can. It's not good. It's not a good thing at all.
Is
because
it steroid?
Yes.
Oh.
I've taken steroids twice in my life. I've taken a cycle of Dianabol, but I've taken them too early. I've taken them when I was a young kid.
Yeah, Right.
Because I was an addict. I wanted instant gratification. I wanted things now. Everybody else was progressing faster than me, but everyone else was gifted with a metabolism around me.
Is that your phone?
Hang on a second. Yeah, I don't know who the
Call.
Hello. Hang on.
Press 1. Send a voicemail.
I think
Press
I
2.
know who it is.
Yo.
Cobra.
Hey, I need a Hoover Max Extract 60 dust filter.
Yeah, coming right up, bud. Why the fuck did that come through
On your did that come
on
through
my
on your
phone
personal line?
and not the motherfucking Google Voice? Very weird. Very weird. What is up, sir? Can you hear
I
us?
was just noticing that you. Yeah, I noticed that you had a different number up there than you usually do. I think maybe you just posted the wrong number.
Google changed it.
No, you missed the whole thing. Yeah, Google changed it, but I thought this. Yeah, it's whatever. What is up, man? Is this Cobra Commander?
It is.
Oh boy.
I mean, you've picked the right. I guess enough people were like, "Could you stop talking about like health and nutrition and working out? Like we're bored of this conversation." I thought it was translating a little bit.
Oh, that was why I called.
Oh, well, please.
I saw him jump in saying,
my weight loss stories.
okay, bring it on, bring it on. What's on?
Well, yeah, I was like how you were talking about going to the gym and whatever, man. Like if I don't work out for the day, I'll feel like crap, you know. Like I'm at the point where I have to do it.
You
like,
you
every
also
day.
work out
like,
every
once
day?
in a while, if I can't do it, I'll feel like shit. Yeah, every day. I don't take a day off.
See, I'm seeing a pattern in general of people that I know working out and feeling good about it, and I'm just not on the bus. I need to get on the bus here.
What's crazy is the amount of variation. So, like, when I first started working out, I did something called bro splits, where, like, you just did, like, I'm going to do biceps today. I'm going to do chest today. I'm going to do back today. I'm going to do legs tomorrow. And what I found out is, like, bro splits, that's for people who do steroids. What natural people want is they want either a full body workout every 3 days or a push-pull leg split. And that's what I found out just recently. I don't know why I transitioned into that, but it's just like it's a journey, and you find out what works best. And then in a push-pull leg split, you figure out that you could go 6 days on, every 6 days take a day off, or you could go 5 days it rotates. So you figure out what works best for you. And I think what happens is, like, you know, Eli or maybe other people, you get kind of burnt out of the same routine, and you don't understand about progressive overload. You don't understand about maybe switching up the routine, and you don't understand about if you've been going hard for 24 weeks, you take a week off. You just do cardio or something like that.
I didn't understand any of the words you said.
I know. Cobra Commander, how do you feel about any of that?
Well, when I first started, when I first started, like, I was when I wanted to go in the military, and I never worked out before. I just used to like smoke like pot like all the time, and I finally decided I was going to go in the military. So like the first
You said
day
that like that was a negative.
Like,
you said like I used to smoke
No,
pot all the time, like that was a bad thing.
well,
For some people, you
maybe
know?
how much I'm smoking.
I bet you I smoke more
I
than
was
you ever
smoking,
did.
But I'm not sure about that, but
Debatable.
Debatable, but we don't gotta. Let's not get hung up on minute details.
But so I went up there like, you know, I'm gonna run and I'm gonna work out. Like, so I get out there and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do some push-ups. I go down like 1, like up. That's it. Like couldn't do like more than 1. And I'm like, I'm gonna like, you know, like I'm gonna go run. So I get out there, gonna go run for about 58 seconds or something. I'm like, oh shit, man, stop, can't do this, you know, like, and like it was like rough, and then like I almost just gave it up like right the fuck there because this shit was fucking hard. But I when I got some
and like in that moment,
old, like Navy SEAL
Cobra, in that moment, too, when you're first starting to run, when you're first starting to work out, you're like literally like at one point when it's too much, you're like, what the fuck am I doing? Right? You're like, why am I putting myself through this? But then, as you'll soon explain, you persevere through that feeling, and then you, Cobra, pick it up.
Well, I got a book from a Navy SEAL fitness trainer about how to like get ready for the military.
Fitness dick in your mouth.
What I started doing was I would do I was able to do a minute for running. So I would run for a minute and I would walk like.
Yeah, HIIT training, HIIT training.
Right. Yeah, and then after a week of doing that, up 2 minutes.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
Yeah, I can't even put your sentence.
After a week, I would pick it up another couple of minutes.
Nope.
So
hey.
8 weeks.
Cobra.
Hey, Cobra. Hey, look at me. Look at me. You're breaking up.
All of your words are disheveled.
Although, I don't know, like, it sounds like you just walked inside somewhere where you shouldn't have. You just walk in an elevator? Yeah, no. Yeah, literally, try to say a sentence real quick.
Second word.
A sentence real quick.
There you go.
That all went
There
through.
you go.
Okay.
Try it again now.
All right. Yeah. So, by the time I was like a month, I mean, I was running for 6-7 minutes, and by 2 months I ran 3 miles or whatever. So I had to build up to it though. That's the thing. Like stick with it and be down that you're going to do it and have like a plan to do it. But once I started doing it, like I loved it. I got into shape, and then I was like, if I don't do it, I don't like it.
That's the thing. That's the thing, Cobra, is what you said inadvertently is you need the plan. Some people just go to the gym kind of like, yo, I want to get bigger, I want to get leaner, I want to get faster, I want to get stronger. Quite literally, all of those 4 things you need to do a different workout plan for. And like being a younger man, I just rushed all those things. Being old, I wish I had the information I do now when I was in my 20s, where I was like, okay, I'm going to explore different plans. I'm going to explore this and that. I'm going to have a goal in mind, as opposed to just stronger, faster, bigger, leaner. Like, you can't do everything at once. You know what I mean? Like, it's literally impossible. And being a fat person, I can't tell you the mental fucking mind games I'm going through gaining weight. Whether it be good, bad, wrong, or not, like maybe I'm not bulking as clean as I should. Like, just the idea of seeing the scale go up as a fat person is like, I'm freaking out, dude. I'm like, what the fuck? I can't do this. Maybe I should take up bulimia. Like crazy shit. Like, you just start to,
See, I was a very skinny kid.
I was not, man. I was not.
You,
like,
I know.
I grew up on that protection of making fun of myself, but making fun of yourself has that negative connotation of looking at yourself negatively. So like, I'm making fun of myself because I know everyone else sees something negative. So I'm like, you know what I mean? So it's just like,
depreciation.
And blah, 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 blah. Like, nobody cares. But as with what Cobra Commander is saying, and what I'm trying to also say is, like, you can find that joy from working out. You just have to have that goal in mind. You have to understand that, okay, first, I'm going to lose weight. Second, I'm going to gain muscle. Can you lose weight and gain muscle? Yes. But now you're putting both of those things at 50 and 50. A lot of people would rather see themselves lose weight 100%, gain muscle at 100%.
Sure.
But the idea to lose weight 50, you know what I mean? Like, to kind of
compartmentalize.
Right. Everything. So like so that idea right there helps people maintain their goal. One, have a goal. First, I need to lose weight. First, I need to gain muscle. First, I need to be stronger. First, I need to be faster. Because so many things go through our heads when we feel negatively about ourselves, whether it's right or wrong, whether you realized you enjoyed working out through military or not. You were like, oh shit, you're kind of wandering around until you kind of settle on your goal, whether it's inadvertently or not. You know what I mean?
I mean, I worked out for different reasons personally. I did it when it was most efficient for me. is when I was active in mixed martial arts, and I needed to.
Why'd you stop, Eli?
Once I stopped mixed martial arts out of Davie, it became. I didn't feel the drive and the need.
Any time before that, did you do any type of working out?
Yeah. I had a good run where I had some pretty good muscles.
What year?
At the very. Oh, fuck.
Or like, was this school year? Was this after
high school? I got very efficient at just.
We all did because we had nothing. It was like fucking jail, bro. We were like, fuck, I'm gonna fucking work out and fucking jail. You know what I mean?
Just at night, I started with doing 100 reps of the weights, and I remember showing them off to my cousins and the girls, and there was.
But that was this high school? We had motivation. Like there was a goal in mind. I need to impress girls. Like you had a goal in mind.
That was there. And then later on in life, when MMA became a big part of my life, and all the friends I brought into
now your goal in mind is still, to me, when you joined MMA, was it to protect yourself, or was it to show people you can protect yourself?
I have the.
What was the goal?
I have the Napoleon complex, brother.
It was to be like, fuck you, I can fucking do this shit.
Yeah, I always wanted to make the point.
Right.
Remember, I also grew up in a fight club.
What I'm trying to tell you now is right now you're in a fight. Right now you're in a fight. Like, how do you want to feel when you're older? And by the way, working out like an asshole, you're gonna feel stiff and shit. You have to incorporate cardio. You have to incorporate stretching. You have to incorporate working out. What I'm saying is, believe it or not, Eli, you still have a battle. Believe it or not, Josh, Cobra Commander, everybody watching, you have a battle. There is still something there. How do you want to feel in 10 years? How do you want to feel in 20 years? Do you want to be the older gentleman who has the arched back, who walks?
That's my.
You're like this.
That's my special.
That's because everything, like, dude, like literally, it's like this. Your chest, your shoulders are getting weaker, so everything sags in on itself. Your back's getting weaker. This is why, if you don't have strength training, to some extent, you're gonna be like those people. But if you're too stiff and too strong and too muscly, everything's going to hurt and you can't walk around right. You're going to hurt all your joints. You got to have some stretching. Have a fucking goal. You know what? The next 3 months, I'm focused on stretching. You know what? The next 3 months, I'm focused on building muscle. You know what? The next 3 months, I'm focused on leaning out. And even between those three things, there is a better way. Okay, first, maybe build muscle. Second, lean out. Then after you lean out, then work on your flexibility. Then maybe do that program all over again. Build muscle, lean out, flex. Build muscle, lean out, flex. Like,
I have a very stupid. It's gonna sound like a fucking excuse, and I'm fully owning up to that. But I will add that there is a medication that I've been taking for a decade that does not help my weight loss whatsoever. It actually makes it very, very challenging. So that's a whole other battle.
What's crazy is you and I have been on this decade medication, whether it be the same medication or not.
This is an antidepressant. That's the one.
You don't think you understand how kratom works?
Oh.
I've just slowly realized this, but, kratom works on...
You can lose a lot just from walking, too, Dude, walking and diet, too. I mean, even if you...
Dude,
medication or whatever.
Yes, and yes. The biggest thing I recommend people to do is steady state cardio. Steady state cardio is just that. You go do something that is aerobic, but you can still hold a conversation. So through the whole time, I'm on the phone with you, I'm looking at this, I'm looking at that, but I'm walking, I'm moving, I'm doing steady state cardio. That is better than HIIT training. That is better, like, if you do it regularly. Even on your off days of working out, you do steady state cardio. You do something where you're just going to the elliptical. You're doing 40 minutes of a level where literally at 38 minutes, I can turn over to you and I can be like, Eli, what's going on? You this and that. Like, I can have a conversation without going like, Eli, hey, you and I, like, that's the difference between you're out of steady state cardio.
What would be a wise, practical...
Go for a walk 40 minutes every day.
Well, all right, so...
Yep, that's right.
Cardio is very important, but when it comes to weights, what's a smart, practical... is it the 20-pounders that I have?
What?
The 15?
What's the question? You're not asking a question.
Getting back to...
You're not asking a question.
Getting back to weightlifting, or I wouldn't even call that curls.
What's the question? Biceps different than chest. What's the question?
This is what I would do every night. This. I was just what weights. What?
Here you go. Number one.
What weight would be the wise practical
every night?
one?
No.
If
you grow, you benefit the most during rest. You can't grow if you're always breaking down muscle. Rest is most important. It's one of the things I had to learn because it's very hard being addicted to that feeling of like the days you can't go, you feel like you're a fat fuck, you're not doing anything. It's a mind fuck. But those days are the most important. I'm on a program where now I have 2 days of rest, but and as they say, it's active rest. I'm still doing 40 minutes of cardio. I'm just not weightlifting. So if you're doing like full body routines, like if you're doing biceps and then you're doing fucking shoulders, you're doing triceps, you're doing squats or whatever.
I'm just asking for a basic standard kind of
for a basic standard thing.
What weight,
there's no weight. There's a rep range. Are you trying to be stronger? If you're trying to be stronger, about 5 reps. At 5 reps, you should be hitting an RPE of 8 to 10. Meaning, if at 5 reps, I feel like I can get about 2 more reps in, I'm in an RPE of 8 at 5 reps. That's strength. If you're trying to build muscle, 8 to 10. Meaning, if I get to 10 reps, I should still have at least 2 reps left in the tank, RPE of 8.
The weight of the dumbbell is...
It doesn't matter. What matters is your rep range.
Okay.
Strength is about 5 reps. Hypertrophy is about 8 to 10 reps. Leanness is about 12 to 15 reps.
Yes.
But it's still all very circumstantial to the program you're doing. That's what I'm saying. It's very intricate. It's all, you just got to do it. You got to go online, look up this and that, talk to somebody who works out, ask them what they're doing, see, like, hey, what's working out for you? Try that out. If that doesn't work, you know what I mean? Like, it's all about what's going to work for you, and then what is your goal? And you have to understand it's one goal at a time.
In general, I just love to be a little thinner. As much as I hyper-focus
so you want to slim down
on biceps, but yes.
So here you go. I'll tell you right now. You want to slim down? Here's what you do. How often do you eat a day? First off, we got to tackle the diet. How often do you have food a day?
Okay, so there are times where I just eat one fucking meal, which is terrible.
Why is it terrible? What does your body do with one meal a day?
It overcompensates and sucks everything possible. Because I didn't eat. It needs
why, though? Do you know why?
It needs all the protein and nutrients.
It thinks it's in starvation mode.
Right.
It's, oh shit, we're not eating. I got to suck all this in. So one of the best things to do is if at the very least, I don't recommend this, but if at the very least you take that same meal and make it into 3 meals. Every 2 hours, you make that meal. Don't do that. Eat more. The first thing is eat more. You have to treat your body like a fireplace. You want your metabolism burning. How do you stoke a fire? You add more wood. You have to keep adding wood to get that fire hot. If you eat 1 meal a day, the metabolism isn't doing much. So the first thing is try your best. Get 4 meals in. Get 4 meals in. The goal, maybe.
And it's also like what you eat.
Of course. Of course, you have to start to put that into play. Diet's a big thing. As they say, diet 80% of being a better you.
Real quick, I think I hear your phone draining, and Cranston, I want to give you the opportunity. That's what I think it is. But you wanted to, I think you were trying to say one night where we had 2 screen names in our chat, like that we were joking, that we thought maybe it was you. Did you want to clarify or clear that up? Since we have you on the line.
Oh, I mean, I talked to Josh about that, but yeah, I mean, that wasn't me.
So, do you know who the fuck Sean Penn?
It was somebody that we know, I believe, though.
Yeah, I
don't know who, but it was somebody. I don't know.
You're breaking up again.
We're losing you again. But I do think
you're walking around.
There's 2 individuals that I have in mind, and I just hope it's not the case. Sean Penn and Juicy fucking Zelensky, whoever the fuck they are, is the last time I'm going to say their names aloud.
Juicy Smollett and Zelensky.
Juicy Zelensky, and then the other one is Sean Penn. And last time they came in here said, "Hello, progressives." Yeah, it's whatever with the fucking thing. Okay, so
he was like pretending to be from some other country or something. The guy.
Yeah, that was the Rasputin one.
3 weeks ago.
We appreciate the views. We appreciate the name. So whatever, it doesn't matter much.
Yeah,
it's just we're trying to figure out who the fuck is it. That's all.
Yeah, when it comes to the trolling game.
It wasn't me. I just really did just happen to come in at the same time that he did, and like I'm sure it's somebody we know because he was asking me to call in, and I'd have never seen that name before, so he obviously knew that I used to be on the show.
I got two
Why would he
ideas.
I wasn't even talking about calling in, and he just randomly goes, "Cranston, why don't you call in?" So
yeah.
Obviously, it's somebody that we know.
We have a few ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Just as we have a few ideas of how to be the better you. We were talking about, bulking up, losing weight. I'm just joking. Sorry. Eli, come on, man.
What?
Tighten up.
Tighten up.
I feel like you want to be a better you. Like I feel it, and you're like, I want to be back to MMA. I want to be back to doing that.
I'll always miss MMA. Sure.
So what's stopping you, man?
A bunch of excuses if I get down to it.
True.
Yeah.
Eli, you just need to you need to find a routine that works for you, and then you gotta stick with it because it is like a lot of times you get into something, you stick with it. Like I've seen times when you used to walking, or I don't know if you were walking with your mother. I don't remember, but I thought you were walking at one point. You were
Christopher.
lifting weights at one point. You were it seems like you don't always stick with it.
Yeah. I was jogging with weights for a spell. Or not that long ago.
You don't got to do that.
I know.
Stick to
I made a rucksack.
What I learned is stick to starting out, being whatever that's that noob is until you can graduate to that without you don't got to start out like that. You know what I mean? But just I don't know, man. Do you want it? Do you want to?
It would mean a lot to me if I was thinner.
So what about?
Although I'm trained to just focus on strength like I used to.
You could make it happen. You could easily make it happen without doing any classes, without doing anything. Bro, look at me. When do you work? Do you work what time? 10? Would you say 9 or 10?
I don't think I'm nuts. No, I think I'm eccentrically challenged.
You just hit a button, didn't you?
With that?
We're listening to the fucking nutters again.
What the? It just played by itself. Yeah. What do you What's stopping you from beginning that? Because, like I said, if you just, whether it's in the morning or at nighttime, a 40-minute walk, you don't get yourself out of breath. You just do it. You do that walk. You do it every night. Whether you change what you eat or not, just don't overcompensate because you're a little more hungry maybe or something like that. You will lose weight.
Well, another big problem is when I get home so late, as is
I hear you.
typical. That's when I eat my one fucking meal and I'll be really hungry.
Which is why you need to start as I'm starting.
That's why I almost
eat
unalived.
a meal during the day. Eat some beef jerky during the day.
That's why I almost unalived my neighbor when I thought he ate my fucking Uber Eats Burger King. I'm like, dude, that's $55. I haven't eaten all day, motherfucker.
Come on, man.
And you don't know I have it concealed on me. Thank goodness I didn't take that out in my drunken stupor.
Who knew the whole post show was gonna be all health?
Yeah, no, this feels very directed at me, which is totally cool and everything.
It feels directed at me too. I feel I feel just being
you're my Tony
transparent
Robbins.
about I'm an addict of food, and it's so hard to not like food. It's a very difficult dance to do, being a former fat guy, especially sugar, dude. Sugar is a bitch. Sugar is a bitch for me. I have the biggest sweet tooth out of any of you motherfuckers here. I can guarantee it. You, Eli, may eat tacos or pizza or whatever, dude. I eat fucking donuts and Kit Kats and fucking butter, dude. I'm a sugar-aholic.
I avoid all that shit. Surprisingly.
And the only way...
Eli, you're right. Just find some time during the day, whenever it works for you, and just do 40-minute walk or something, and then try to watch your calories so you don't go over 2,500 a day, and boom, lose weight within a month.
It's simple. It's simple as this. Then Tuesday is my 9 to 7 p.m. and every day after that is either noon or 1 to 10.
What time do you wake up at the 9
10
day?
p.m.
Are you like
Usually
8:30 guy?
Actually, usually typically 7, but I'll choose to stay in bed, which is
Wake up at 7.
I need to start getting
Get ready at 7:15.
Fucking jumping up.
Go for a walk from 7:15 to 7:45. Dude, I'm telling you, one of the best things you can do is in the morning on an empty stomach, do that steady state cardio. Perfect time to get that steady state cardio in.
Do what on an empty stomach?
The steady state cardio. Go for that walk.
Walk while I'm hungry, and then after, what do I do?
And what's crazy is you'll understand like how much more ready you are for the day by getting that.
Yeah,
in.
I missed that.
I swear to you.
I missed that. I had some pretty good regimens back in my day.
Some days you're going to do it. You're not going to want to do it. You'll do the cardio. You'll be like, fuck, I still feel the same. Who cares about those days? Those days we're not concerned about. We're concerned about the majority of them where you're going to be like, I'm more focused. I feel better. And when you get home, dude, have an egg. Eat some eggs. Have a rice. Dude, I can show you a few things that are light, that are still good to replenish that nutrition, that's not going to weigh you down, that's going to keep you moving. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of the times it's our ignorance. We don't know what to do. There's so much to do, we don't know where to start. We don't know what to start with.
Yeah.
And you just need a little push. We all have had a little influence in our lives. We all have had a little motivation in our lives, whether it be from somebody older, younger. Never shy away from something that you want to do, and you see somebody else like, okay, they have a little more grasp on it. Don't feel, and I'm talking to myself too, as watching other people do shows and fucking music. Like, don't feel like they probably got their start too from somebody else who was better than them, at what they're doing. So like, don't feel like you don't have the information out there. Don't feel like you can't reach out. It's still up to you to put that information into practice, but it's there, dude. I promise you.
Yeah. There's been a lot of people that have assisted or offered. Yeah, so I know. It's the only person that ever keeps us down is ourselves.
Fucking, you can say that again, dude. Say that again so I can hear it.
So, all right, this has been the Tony Robbins Hour for Eli's motivation and self-motivation. And I've never seen so many bulky gentlemen talk about their regiments in the chat.
Yeah, by the way, what I do is I do a push-pull leg split.
Some things I've learned is Tech never wants to climb again, but he's pretty lean. And Liberty gets up at fucking 5 in the morning. No, yeah, TZ's like 7 a.m. I wake up at 5 a.m. Yeah.
Heart, stroke, and diabetic health is critical. Yeah.
Yeah, health in general.
I get it. Like, it's tough to do, like, because when you're working so much, it's tough to do. But you just got to, like, figure out how to fit it in, like, with your routine, and then, hydrate during the day so you don't get hungry. And just keep hitting yourself with protein, drinking a little protein or eat something with protein every few hours or whatever.
Helps you keep you fuller. Like, it satiates that feeling of being full.
What's gonna fucking suck? I mean, at least today I did have lunch instead of ignoring that entirely. Tonight I don't know what the fuck my dinner.
But you may not eat as much tonight as you normally would because you had lunch.
I'm just gonna eat like one burger, no fries, just like a homemade burger. That's it. That's all I'm gonna have.
Listen, the best thing to do is never beat yourself up.
No, I trust.
When we beat ourselves up is when we fall off. It's like, I fucked up. I'm no good. Fuck it. Like, you get the fuck it's.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. I'm gonna enjoy this tonight. Tomorrow I'm gonna start something anew.
I wish podcasting would count as working out and burn fucking calories, because I do that a bunch.
Burns mental calories, I tell you that much.
Yeah, it feels very cathartic. Oh, Indy, sweetheart, it's always good to see you. Welcome to the post show. Haven't done in a while. I ain't gonna deny...
parting words, Cobra Commander?
Yeah, any parting words?
One of these days we should try to have that talk, but I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to put you guys on the spot with it. One of these days, that's hashed out and get that shit behind us. You know what I'm talking about.
Well, at the very least, I appreciate it not being brought up right now and just sticking to the topic at hand. So, you gave us that respect. So soon we will give you that respect at the very least to have that conversation.
But before Josh does his final, goodbye from at least this area, we'll talk about getting lunch or something.
Yeah. And at the very least having the conversation
that would
on
be
air.
Cool.
Yeah. We'll all eat like
That would be cool,
healthy
man,
ass
'cause-
beans or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I know healthy places around here. I can show you some healthy
Don't you
places.
start showing off now, Mr. Health
This
Nut.
guy knows some good spots. Man. I ain't
I
gonna
know he
deny it.
does.
Yeah.
All right, Cobra. Thank you, man.
You should let me know. I miss you guys, and I know I want to catch it up with you. So.
All right, buddy.
All right.
We'll talk to you, man.
All right.
Later.
All right. Take care.
Cobra, everybody. Cobra. I don't know if anybody else is gonna call in now.
Well, I will say this, even though I could tell
done.
you're very inspired. Yeah, in about
I'm always inspired,
In about
man.
9 minutes, I'm ready. You know, like 1 a.m. was.
No, that
my-
makes sense. That
was
makes
my
sense.
Cutoff point.
I like, it's like addicts. Addicts like to what's the best way to help yourself is to help somebody else. So
Absolutely.
I do enjoy talking about the topic
Oh, I
because
can-
it also
it's-
helps me.
It's very, very transparent, and it's actually, it's inspiring to see you inspired. It's inspiring to see anybody inspired. You get passionate. I see you, get positively, like in a good way. You get lost in trying to really get the message across, which is a very good thing you have going for yourself. I'd like to see you
At least it's coherent. Maybe.
completely.
Maybe.
You haven't had any, not even a moment of stutter.
Yes.
You should have. You should actually convey this same passion into a whole solo thing. Like you got this whole motivational thing going on, brother. I know
Everyone
you're a
else
two-man
has
team.
that, dude. Everyone else,
but
like,
they don't have your style. They don't have what Josh does.
like, what do I really have without this conversation going on, talking to you and somebody calling in?
Hey, look, it's just been me going.
There's not like I can clip it. Perfect. Yeah. Look at Josh being. But I'm not gonna sit there and be the guy who plays music in the background. It's like, you know
give me
what?
give me that shot. I'm gonna help my health right now.
Today, what I'm gonna do for you, and that's not a shot at anybody who plays music in the background and talks over it. By the way, because I actually realized while I was saying that I know somebody who's done that a few times, and I love that person for it.
You know,
Brock.
what has he done?
No, like he's done like I love him for this, but he's done the episodes where he's like he plays like the music in the background. He's like, today I'm gonna battle demons. Like he does this motivational. Like you've heard it.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I gotta go refresh.
But he's good at that. I'm not. I could never do that. I could do this.
Okay. Yeah. This is.
Yeah,
this
we
is
could,
what
I could be motivational in the moment, not like pre-planned motivation.
I want to share, since he's very much like, dude. I gotta show my our appreciation for Technolificer. He's probably one of the because there's a few, one of the most loyal fans that literally like he's so engaged with everything that we do. And I love his commentary. Everybody, I cannot stress enough, the aftermath, like when the stream goes down and I see the comments, it literally like just adds an extra beat to my heart, which might be me having heart disease. But that aside, please continue. He says, let's bring each other up. You guys aren't slobs, so cheer up. We are all constantly working towards self-improvement. Don't despair. I dig this guy. Like he is a best friend that I've never met because we've embarked on this journey. It is a beautiful thing. Earlier we were talking about the cosmos and how we're all interconnected. We all have been able to strive and understand, even though this is a channel that does not pander and says the things you want to hear, we've been able to identify things that we all can relate to in some shape or form. And to that, I am so thankful for every one of you. You truly are like the family I've never had.
I was going to say something, but I bidened out.
Did you really?
But I think it was something regarding tech.
Technolificer.
Oh yeah, tech. He or they. I don't want to. I'm pretty sure I know. Give me half. I'll take half. I can't sit here and not do it. Like
I get a little nervous.
Shot.
Okay. I get a little nervous with you drinking, Josh.
That's fine.
Even though I'm the one driving.
I get nervous too. I don't know why it doesn't show these icons on the main page,
Here's
but
your half.
on the.
Yep, that's a good half right there.
Would like half, please.
That's half.
I can't take this.
That's my half.
I need half.
That's half.
I have to
That's
wake
a
up
Jewish
early.
half.
That's a big half.
That's the last half.
That's a big half.
Yep, enjoy.
That's a big ass.
Mazel tov.
Do you have any Coke left?
Yes, I do. Here you go. Let's talk about why are the Jews being you said to me there was an awkward moment during my rewatch today while I was totally not on the clock. You were like, I was making the point about how the Jews are being chased on the left side and the right side, and while you're right, but you were like, oh, everybody's hated. Not just
Everybody hates Jews.
And it was in the middle of me going on a diatribe about like Anne Frank's white privilege, and you're like, yeah, but everybody's. And I'm like, okay, whatever the fuck that was, we're gonna come back to that. And I finished my diet.
So what was it? Say it again. What was it? Say it again.
What the?
Like I said, everybody hates them.
Yeah, no, not them, not the Jews.
Right.
Thankfully, you were just like, no, I mean, everybody hates somebody.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody hates somebody. Yeah, like my point was.
And you said we were biased because we're Jewish to Jewish haters.
Yeah, right. I'm not wrong though. There.
I mean, would one say
like the person looking out for the people hating them is going to see the people hating them
for sure,
and they may not see the nuances of that hate.
Who do we appreciate?
The other side.
The
other team. That's what I learned in soccer.
Forging did go, and he's a veteran. I just learned, but he went Betty by.
Proud to be an American.
He went Betty by, and
good night, Forging.
Oh yeah, he's long gone. But what the fuck did I want to say?
You're biting out.
I could blame it on the.
There it is.
Blame it on the alcohol.
Oh, dude, Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
No, you owe me a soda pop.
Damn it.
Okay, because I said it right.
I just want to say, Techno, Lificer, before you interrupted me. I don't know why they don't have this on the actual YouTube page, but in the YouTube studio, it says, like this person has a badge. It says they've been a member for a year.
Word.
This person has a badge.
We have
the
to
top
agree
commenter.
to give it to them.
Do we?
Yeah. Oh, our Voice of the People is in danger of being deleted forever.
Of course it is.
Have you seen the notifications?
I haven't.
We gotta. I don't know what the fuck we
There's
can
nothing
do.
to do. Honestly, there's nothing to do.
Do our strikes apparently just drop off as Will talks about? Because he's waiting.
Each strike is 90 days.
Right.
But here's where I'm confused.
I'm confused too.
I still was under the impression, even after the 90 days is gone, if you have 2 strikes, the 3rd strike you get, you're gone. It doesn't matter about the 90 days. So I don't know how the strikes.
That's so weird.
Right.
He's sitting there waiting for his first strike to drop off.
It sounds like I'm wrong.
I mean, he's lost his channel once, and the Global News Network woman has lost her channel like 6 times. Maybe I should ask her.
It sounds like they would know better than I, but I was always under the assumption that, like, because they always say the strikes don't go away, but they go away in 90 days. So I don't know what that means. Really, I don't. Okay,
so I get allured to when I see I can't drink whiskey like I used to could. Gives me the shits every time. Oh well, this is Boybin. All right, it's a bourbon whiskey, arguably.
Okay, I'm scrolling down my notifications here. I don't see anything about Voice of the People. What did it say?
I've already checked them, but it has very recently.
Oh, are you talking about the warnings it has when you go to check like the group status?
Because the big red one that says
that shit's been there. It's been restricted or brought down in the search.
Yep.
Did we get content? We literally get content restricted like every other day.
4 months ago, 2 months ago, 2 weeks ago, and yeah, like I gotta. There's one right there. There you are, group quality. Like I'm pretty sure we're gonna wake up in that entire page. Which I think there's only like 10 fucking people that have subscribed, even though I said subscribe or unalive.
Here's the thing, though. When you click all the violations, post unavailable. You click the violation, comment unavailable, false information.
How do you learn from your mistakes, fucking arbiters of free speech that have monopolies on them? Not this platform, of course. How do you learn? How do you want us to obey if you don't tell us specifically what the fuck was wrong?
It says partly false information in your group. Like, yeah, we're having a conversation on what people think about that topic. It's so stupid, but whatever. I'm prepared for it to go away.
Yeah. I mean, it might be refreshing. TZ has some feedback. He's got a friend. I'll name the name. Why not? Maybe it's a shout out. Adam Kringler has been on 2 strikes for about 2 years. So
Adam Kringler. Yeah, that was the guy who was formerly on Timcast, does his own thing. So that's what I'm saying though. So like, I don't know. Like the strikes, they don't go away.
Then what the fuck?
But they like, if you.
What is Will doing then?
that's what I'm saying. I don't understand. Like, even if you get 3 strikes, even though those 2 strikes went away, I still think you got with 3 strikes. Maybe if I know
we gotta start plugging another.
Maybe it's like this. Maybe if you get a 3rd strike within that 90 days, you don't get to appeal it. Maybe if those 90 days pass and that 3rd strike happens, you get the opportunity to appeal it. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's as loose as that.
I don't know. I'm gonna do some deep diving. I like loose. I'm gonna do some deep diving.
You're a loose man.
No.
You're a good man, Mr. Gordon.
Who's Gordon? I don't get it. I don't get any of the jokes.
Fuck, hang on a second.
It's all over my head.
Wait, you're a smart man. Wait, hang on a second.
Odyssey streams. I got a warning for one. Yeah, warning. Oh, and they removed the warning. See, you do make videos. Dang it.
Here you go. This is it. Listen. It's from JFK. I can't believe you don't know this quote.
I seen the movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's not quotable to me.
You're not a bad looking man, Mr. Garrison.
Is this gonna be strike ridden? Is it on the camera?
You know, you're not a bad looking man, Mr. Garrison.
Mr. Garrison? That's Kevin Bacon.
Oh, God, yeah.
You're not a bad looking man, Mr. Garrison.
Jeez, when did that movie come out again? Was that 90?
JFK, dude. Oliver Stone, dude.
I know. Was that
just making up stories about what happened to JFK?
Completely making them up.
Yeah, here's Clay Shaw.
Man, the conversation I had with
that movie,
customer, really?
Such a good movie. Really a good movie. Dude, Joe Pesci, fucking Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh, yeah, all-star cast.
Fucking what's his face? Dude, all good.
I love what's his face.
My favorite guy.
Always.
It's the lawyer. What's his face?
Kevin
Costner.
Kevin
Costner.
Yeah, Dances with Wolves himself.
Yep. I seen him. Dun, 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 Wolfpack.
Did you ever see him in Mr. Brooks, where he plays like the serial killer, unaliver?
Yeah, I think I did. I don't remember it.
You ever see The Talented Mr. Ripley with Matt Damon?
Matt Damon.
I know I've seen more movies than any human being.
What's the most recent movie you've seen?
Oh, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
We got to go. Hurry up. Everything Everywhere All at Once? What is that?
It's it's better than the Madness of Multiverse with Doctor Strange, I'll tell you that.
Did you see that Netflix movie I've been telling you to see with Chris Pine and the other guy? What the fuck is it called?
Hold on.
God damn it.
It's called
Don't pretend you can do it if you can't do it.
Wait. Is that are you snapping the top or the bottom?
Look, it's snap, pop.
This is what we've devolved to.
Look.
Oh my God.
Look.
Ducks is yelling. Snap,
pop.
Oh.
So it's like this.
Yeah,
it's curly.
I feel like we need to play the banjo or something and talk about these outsiders coming into our yard.
I gotta tell you the movie to watch real quick.
Yes, I've heard, Lewis. Thor, Love and Thunder. Well, no, it hasn't flopped, Lewis. Actually, it's made a butt ton of money, but people are upset about some specific scene that people are saying it needs a trigger warning. Oh, yeah, I did.
Dude.
That was a good movie.
Did you like it?
I did.
I loved it. The critics fucking hated it.
I read a lot of hate.
I loved it.
I liked the idea. I liked the whole premise.
Yeah, especially some of those scenes where they just fucked like crazy.
Yeah, dude.
And then they put him in the thing. He's like, no. No. And then at the end, all the the cool music fight scene that happened. I wasn't expecting that part. And what's his face? Chris Hemsworth played a really good.
He did very well. That villain.
When he started to break down.
American villain. Yeah, when he was So we're talking about a movie where emotions are literally vitamins or pills that get pumped into your spinal fluid.
And he was such a gaslighter manipulator.
Oh, totally. Yeah. And Netflix Spiderhead, it is a very
who's a dude sitting next to him all the time, and at the end he fucking
the Asian man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or what do they call him? Chinaman?
Chinaman. I think is the preferred nomenclature.
I think what was that? Nomenclature.
It's from the Big Lebowski.
Damn it! I want to watch that tonight now, but it's too late.
What?
I want to watch the Big Lebowski.
Dude, watch Spiderhead. I thought it was a great movie. Maybe we can talk about it later.
I did watch it.
No, not you. I'm talking about them.
Yeah, them.
Hey, I don't want to spoil stuff for them.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, it is.
It really is.
There's some good sex.
Did you ever see
and a little violence?
It's
Oh, that one violent scene was
Bro,
that was like
when
the thing with the thing.
When he felt like he should have stopped it, but he
kept
couldn't.
going. That Darko Fluxin, whatever.
Yeah, the dark, like
Dark and Flux.
That was the thing. Is like so this company, which we come to find out whose company it really is. But this company is in the process of doing medical testing.
Yes.
And the patients they decide to do medical testing on are all criminals.
Yes, instead of going to prison, they volunteer.
They volunteer for this. But these chemicals are, love, hate, violence. Like they're all these like
by certain activating sort of
oxytocin
chemicals.
Almost, like B5, bingo, baby.
And the one that I liked that a lot. And the whole the laughing one.
Dude, that one scene when he's figuring everything out, but he's like the guy's coming walking back and he's like trying to get everything back to where it was.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh my god, dude. It's kind of like a corny movie, but a good movie.
It was a pleasant surprise movie, and
especially from Netflix.
And well, I mean, I like a lot of what Netflix does. Amazon Prime is killing it with The Boys, brother. And
I gotta check it out real quick. Speaking of Netflix, their most expensive movie, $200 million. The Gary Man just came out. I'm not sure about this, but it's with the one, the only Ryan Gosling. But apparently it's really good.
The Gary Man?
The Gary Man.
Is it violent?
It is. It is.
I like violence.
Like he plays some type of assassin.
He's always killing people. He's also Ken in the next Barbie movie.
Dude, I hate
there you
that.
go.
I'm not.
He's 41 years old. Look at you, Ken. Can I call you Ken from now on?
I can't.
Everybody call Josh Ken.
I'm trying to find. Have you seen the movie Fracture? Did you see Fracture?
Yeah. With Anthony Hopkins and Sir Ryan Gosling?
Fuck no, Stay. Did you see Stay with Ryan Gosling? I think it's Ewan McGregor.
Shit. You're not gonna get me on a movie. Shit.
I think I am, brother. I think I am. 2005, Stay with Ryan Gosling.
I don't know what that is.
And Ewan McGregor.
What are they doing?
A psychiatrist attempts to prevent one of his patients from committing suicide while trying to maintain his own grip on reality.
Damn it. What?
Can I tell you the ending?
No, I watch things.
It's one of this is when I really look like Ryan Gosling.
He's dead, and that's him walking out the door.
It's not a scary movie. It's a thriller.
From the creator of Monster Ball?
And the ending is like, what the fuck?
That's why I don't want you. Okay.
Fuck.
All right. Stay. Gotcha. Stay and Gary Man.
The Gary Man is a new one. I would love to talk about Stay. Stay, I was mind blown by because it was like,
don't ruin it for me.
That's what would happen. That's exactly how that would happen. Like,
how was the runtime? Is it less than 2 hours?
Your mind would put all these pieces together in that moment, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Is that a one and a plus, or is it a 2 hour movie? Because I got time.
Let's see. It's got almost a 7 out of 10 rating. Oh, dude, BD Wong is in it. Dude.
Just give me the fucking runtime.
Okay, let's see. Stay runtime. 1 hour 39 minutes. Hour and a half, 90 minutes, 99 minutes.
All right, guys, you heard the man.
It's not mad. Yeah, stay, but you don't gotta go. Listen, you can stay, but you gotta get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
I love that there is such a delay. Like there is a delay. We may need to consider speeding up the videos, at least for the postie. That's when it was really brought up.
Oh, it's the Gray Man. I'm sorry, I said the Gary Man, dude.
I kept saying the Gary Man. What the like Gary Cole Man?
Oh my god, I said the Gary Man.
The Gray Man. Oh, I know the other fucking actor there.
Dude, it's funny because I almost had a mustache for a little bit. Look
at you, Mark Wahlberg.
He's got the mustache.
Mark Wahlberg. Oh, and whoever it was, I think it was TZ. Shout out to whomever, again, TZ, I think it's you, that said Team 4-Star. And you knew the reference, mustache. That's a Vegeta thing. Josh is not in the know on the Team 4-Star.
Mustache.
You don't know.
Listen, I think we've done.
I'm very satisfied.
What we could do.
Yes, we've done what we could do. Join us
We went long.
Yeah.
It's a long show because you're not going to be here on Thursday.
Well, you're going to streamcast and you might be my
I'll be here
teammate.
by myself.
Maybe we'll see with the thing.
You better hurry up, brother. TikTok on the clock.
I know. I'm on it. I'm on the clock.
You don't got much time left to make that happen. And
yes, Team 4-star. Yeah, Liberty Line.
And to make one of your people you requested very unhappy because you're about to tell them, no, I want somebody else. But we'll see how that goes.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were going to say. Okay. So, hey, guys, you know the spiel, the shtick. Smash at the like button. Sharing is caring. Like, I dare you. Like, at most. I see you guys on social media. I'm not creeping on you, but
he does.
Go ahead.
He sees you.
Just share any episode, and, let's see where it goes from there. That's all we ask at this point. And I want to just remind you, Josh, remember when I thought you hacked into my phone when I was tripping on something?
Hell yeah.
Remember,
I still am.
I literally was pushing my fucking phone away at a parent. I just find that hilarious. I was like, stop looking at me.
Evil Josh sent me so many articles and clips from your computer, so we got a lot coming.
I'm blown up right now.
We got a lot coming. We just talked about your mom not too long ago, Jill Biden.
Yeah, that was uncomfortable.
Sorry,
all right, guys, that's it. Long goodbyes. As you know, we love y'all.
YouTube.com/stuckInmiddle, YouTube.com/Defiant Discourse podcast. Find Eli there at 10 p.m. on that day. We will be multi-streaming that, and until then, we'll see you then. So fuck off.
I'll start losing weight if you guys start appreciating somehow. I don't know.
He won't.